Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pokemon D&D Ice. I am your GM DM, the Gold Crow, and with me I have my wonderful friends. I don't think they've decided who wants to recap the last episode. Does anyone wish to recap it? Going once? Going twice? Okay, I will do it then.
Well, no.
Oh,
What?
what?
What do you mean, Quill? No, I did it 2 weeks ago.
Both of us have done it. Yeah, it's y'all's
Yeah, it's
turn.
you or ice.
No one want to do it?
Okay, I'll do it if neither of them are gonna.
Oh, well, if I take it just means no one gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for it because I thought one of these two was gonna do it. Oh well. All right, Crow.
All right. I'll do it then?
Yeah.
Okay, on our last episode, our intrepid heroes headed back from the graffiti forest, as they've dubbed it. They had a discussion about Returnatrix of what they experienced in the ice plane, and were given some bits of lore regarding that. After some conversations involving forks, they headed to the MDRA's outpost where they saw the negative effects of that sword, as it does not like deceit and just promptly, on its own will, activated Zone of Truth, which maybe shook up their relationship with the MDRA. But it was settled down. That whole conflict was settled down. They talked with Professor Takis in regards to the planes, and there's a sneaking suspicion that the mirror in the basement of that fortress leads back to the storm plane, based on a premonition Sinbad had. After that was all dealt with, they discovered a dragon was attacking Calder, and they promptly headed back there via the teleportation circle. When they arrived there, they saw a dragon that looked very similar to the one they had slain on the island to the northwest of the continent. It got a few licks in on the town, but a Decidueye, a local hero that that Aiden is familiar with, saved the day by shooting it, by disintegrating it with a sickly green arrow. They investigated the scene where the dragon attacked and found some strange oddities here and there, including some fragments of glass that look similar to the ones the material that Aiden and Sabrina used while sculpting glass in Gunther's shop. They then decided to speak with the dragons in regards to their next course of action, and it appears to be sending the queen to retrieve the sphere that Vorgoth was captured in, the red dragon Sabrina and Sigurd fought. Well, they are to go to a hideout or some sort of fortress where Nero is apparently uh, is located at, and their job is to retrieve another one of the seals in order to access the Ice Kingdom of Havergal, and they're just closing out the plans on that right now. So I'll put you in that night where Aiden arrives in the room, and it was pretty late when you arrived here too. So what do you all want to do from here?
All right.
If it's pretty late, I can't think of anything that we really need to do with as little time as we have.
Were we going to bring Aiden up to speed, or were we going to wait until a later time?
I mean, I believe we did, except for maybe the parts that the sword wouldn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know we had at least one of those.
Oh, and
Right.
I believe Sabrina gets an inspiration point or a luck point from the MVP last time.
Neato.
And maybe that was for your your negotiations and your reaction to Finnegan's
Oh yeah.
based on
That
a
must
true
have been what
story.
it was. Must have been what it was.
Suboptimal spells.
Yeah, you guys are just gonna hit the hay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
All right. A night passes, and you all get the benefits of a long rest. But you have this dream, Aiden, or should I say a nightmare, where it feels like you're trapped in a void, in constant pain. You almost know instinctually that this is a dream, and you gain that lucidity from it, knowing it's a dream, but it's hard to wake up from it. You're just in this void, and you just feel all your muscles just being poked and prodded almost by needles. And eventually you hear a voice that just says, "Revenge." And when you wake up from that, you have to go through the day. You lose half your hit die.
Wow. Okay.
But you still get the benefits of a long rest.
So wait, I just lose half my hit die?
Yep.
Jeez. Rounding up or down?
I'll round up.
Okay. After a nightmare like that, I imagine he probably just comes to with a gasp, and it's very clear to everyone else. He did not get good sleep.
Did you have a hangover?
What?
Don't you think he's a little bit too young for hot sauce?
I don't think they would have given
You didn't
him
touch the
any-
sauce, did you?
No, just a really bad dream.
Because the sauce will do that to you, too.
I wouldn't know. I don't touch the stuff myself.
Yeah, well, we've been having plenty of those recently.
I'm not kidding.
What happened?
I don't even know how to explain it other than just, well, nothing and a lot of pain.
Huh.
Didn't even feel
Alright.
like sleep.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well-
Oh wait, you guys are outside, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
right, we have the
Sabrina
weird
and Sigurd are
sleep.
outside.
Oh, no.
Oh no, they probably have walked into the room at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, as soon as everyone was awake, we probably would have gone inside.
Yeah.
So where should we start today, my friends?
Well, considering our plans, I have some work to do. And she takes out her book and flips it open to the last page, takes out some scrolls, and says, "Sib, I need your help."
I don't know if my eyes will like it.
Well, let's see here. What have I? Let's see. I've got sea invisibility and I've got sleet storm. Which one do you want to work on first?
Work on the one that involves your eyes.
I'm not
Ah,
I'm not gonna lie, but this sounds pretty boring. So I think I'm gonna go out and observe some of the town. Yeah.
Are you sure I'll be
Oh.
throwing powdered metal into his eyes?
I think we're gonna go with the sleet storm then.
You know, I watched you guys do this before, and yeah, it was kind of amusing, but it took a long time.
It does take a long time, that's true.
Well, I mean, as long as you stay safe out there, you should be fine.
Oh, no, don't worry about me. No, the safety of the town. Those ice guys shouldn't come back. And if they do, well, I guess I have to get you guys to deal with them.
Yeah, I suppose so. Um. Yeah, I need to stop by the store a little to go, well, purchase some items, but I don't have much else to do today. What about you? What about y'all?
I'm going to be using the next 10 hours to put spells into my book.
I was
Ah,
thinking about picking up something from Alabaster's, but I'm not too sure.
All right.
Mostly just
Oh, go on. I thought you were done.
mostly just after a little bits of getting lost in the dark. I figured maybe we want something for being able to better see. I don't know.
yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Hopefully, a situation like, mm, uh, the well doesn't happen again.
Well, that's why I picked up Dark Vision.
Right.
It would be a whole lot easier on me if we had items for you guys so that I didn't have to expend a whole bunch of spell energy on casting it on everyone.
Let's just hope it's not too expensive.
It probably will be. Good luck. Don't spend all your money in one place.
Yeah.
You guys should really have a treasurer in your ensemble.
I suppose so.
I imagine everyone just kind of looks at Pandora for a moment.
Well, I'm willing to fill that role if you really want me to.
She's already holding 1,000 of my gold.
Yeah, I could hold more. If you guys plan on getting more of this in this quantity, we need to find a bigger place.
Well,
Yeah, that's the.
I've just been keeping most of my excess funds at Gunther's place.
In fact, I think if you plan on finding the rest of our brethren, we do need a bigger place.
Yeah, that's.
It's kind of maybe even a bit insulting that you plan on holding the 5 great worms in a little cabin.
Well, it's only while you're temporarily not as powerful as you should be.
Yeah, but even at this size, this is a pretty. I mean, some of you had to sleep outside today.
It's.
She's
Yeah,
right.
that is something that we need to work on, though it's not like any of us really. I mean, are there any other bigger buildings that we could buy and
We can
rent out?
The additional
We'd have to
cabins.
make it ourselves, wouldn't we? I mean, it's not like Caldeir has like carpenters willing to do that kind of stuff.
the same time, a lot of people did kind of move out of Calder, so there might
There
be
might
some
be
open
some.
housing.
That's true.
Bring me the materials. I can just, if you can get them all to me today, I can maybe get some unseen servants on the task.
Isn't that
Although
gonna-
I think if we try to, do you don't have that anymore though, do you?
I do, just as my own spell. It take up a lot of energy, but I can still do it.
Hmm.
And I can't do it indefinitely, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Isn't that gonna also draw a bunch of attention?
Yeah,
probably
it's
gonna
not
get
like
a
we
lot
could
of Pokemon.
exactly just build a house
I say,
or
what?
a larger living conditions.
Why don't you just appropriate that cabin we stayed in?
We could do that. It'd be a little far from, well, Calder or anywhere else aside from, I suppose, the MDRA, but
Yeah, they also know where that is now.
they do know where that is, and they'd probably want to be there.
Assuming it
Maybe
doesn't move.
maybe the cave wasn't such a bad idea.
You're forgetting the cave was also freezing cold.
Well, that was just because of Ortharnatrix.
Although that'd be true of any living condition. Well, I assume you can control that in some way.
There is that cave to the west.
Well, we could just, hang
That one had
out
a
at...
lot of.
Why don't we
Didn't
just...
that one have bear tick in it though?
Oh, I can clear
Yeah.
those things out if you want me to.
Well, I'd rather not.
I mean,
I mean, if they're just living there, there's no reason to just go in and clear them out for no reason.
why don't we just
Or
take
just
over
take their home.
the Igloo City?
That
That is also.
might work.
It's been standing for for so long. It's quite close to Camp Daybreak, though.
I was going to say, I think that's. Would that necessarily be a problem? I mean,
Yeah, I feel like that it wouldn't really be an issue. They're not exactly murderers. Well,
Once they find out what I did there, it will be. Or at least it'll be a problem for me.
nah, they'll just want to lock you up. They don't. They're not big on the killing business unless it's a feral.
Still rather them not lock me up.
True,
It would
but
kind of be.
my
you know.
point is, it's safe. Is it could be safer for the great worms, potentially.
That's true.
I don't know. We can build up here. We could move over there. I mean, actually, moving over there. I think we should move over there because then we don't have to constantly talk to the MDRA. Because I don't think that they're gonna be happy if we come back with another 3 strangers through the teleporting thing.
That's an extremely good
That is
point.
true.
the problem is also going to be getting past the border gate.
However, it's also extremely close to Nero, granted. If we're
We could
lucky,
also-
that won't be an issue for much longer.
Do we still have that fabricate spell?
I forgot it.
You forgot it?
He doesn't write them down in books.
You can. Huh. I suppose that's fair.
If you don't really use it all that often, you just suddenly start doing something else instead.
Actually, that does kind of make sense. Like, there was a few projects that kind of had it at the workshop that I think they're just covered in dust now.
It's especially true for sorcerers. Their magic's kind of, it's a little bit more volatile than everyone else's.
What do you mean it's volatile?
Well, you can, do things with magic that no one else can. You just kind of rewrite the laws of it as you see fit.
That's not volatile. That's ingenuitive.
If you say so, Seb.
Anyways,
I'm just gonna say that it makes bigger fireballs happen. And those are pretty volatile.
You can make small ones when you want to.
So
She frowns at him.
Yeah, he's gonna cast produce flames and be like, small fireball.
What were you saying, Aiden?
So, do we want to just figure out buying up one of the other cabins around here then, or
I can't. Why are we worried about them being near Camp Daybreak again?
Yeah,
I'm more so worried about myself being near Camp Daybreak.
Why?
Sigurd just gives Sabrina a look.
Remind Quill, please.
Well, there's the whole Expedition Society and abolition issue
remember
going
how he
on.
made a
Oh, yeah,
action
that
declare
happened.
war on them? I probably don't
the,
want
the whole reason why we're deciding to sick the Queen's men on abolition in the first place because they're distracted.
They're mad at us, but I don't think that they're gonna try to hurt you, Sigurd. Besides, there are still things we could do to get on their good side.
I don't think I want to get on their good side.
Well, that's a you problem.
so the other thing
The-
then would be
we don't have to be on their good side. We just have to not be on their bad side.
So if we want to go back to those igloos, we can't really go through the teleporter again with the MDRA since they're not going to want more
Probably
Pokemon
not.
going through.
They
We'll
likely wouldn't want us to send Pandora through.
It's okay. We'll just walk through the gate.
We
Well,
could also just
they
walk
can.
around the gate.
Wasn't that 100 gold per Pokemon?
No. Oh, well, I mean, maybe for Pandora and Rathonatrix. We're not allowed. We're blacklisted, but yeah, they can't blacklist people they can't see. We can cast invisibility and water walk.
I would rather not try to do something like that when we can just take a safer route.
I don't think teleporting would be safer, at least. Well, it could be safer if the MDRA is not upset at us bringing a fifth person through.
We'll just send Pandora and Rathonatrix through the gate.
Without us?
Through the gate without us?
Why?
That sounds dangerous.
Well, yeah, if they've still got Nero and his goons after them, but we're about to take care of that now, aren't we? It's not like we have to do it right now.
So
As
this
much as Pandora would probably like to get to a larger place now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you would not be wrong on that assumption.
it kind of just makes me think that cabin solution here would work a bit better.
Well, I'll tell you what. Like I said, I've got 10 hours of work here. Maybe you guys can go out and try to find someone to contract to expand the cabin.
Remind me, aren't these things basically just adjacent to the other?
Yeah,
cabins?
they're it's like a crappy
Yeah.
duplex. It's,
Yeah,
but they're all
we'd have to
interconnected.
We
We'd
want to
have
buy
to,
the other duplex.
appropriate another.
We need a second floor.
Find a second floor, knock down a wall, whatever it takes. It's up to you guys to figure that out.
Right.
We buy the materials. Maybe they'll do it for cheaper. I mean, assuming anyone will even do that kind of work in the first place, I think people are going to wonder why we're even asking for more space from these cabins.
Can't you just you're into that mage stuff? Isn't there like conjure house or something?
Well,
Is
there are
there?
a few spells like that, but I'd need to get some, and the only way to make most of those things permanent is to cast them on the same spot for a year.
Well, a year's not that long.
Or maybe to you.
No, I'm pretty sure that we don't have a year in this situation here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway,
But
I could
do,
try.
I do concur with Pandora that we should perhaps find a more central location in the ice continent.
it does make the igloos
Perhaps.
sound like their best bet then.
Yeah,
I have to
let's-
agree with that. It'd be inconvenient that we'd have to make a special trip back to town for supplies, but
But
guess
it would
that's what we have to
also
do.
avoid all the other factions.
Could you ask Estelle about setting up something like one of those teleports?
No.
I don't think. I don't think giving Estelle access to a place where we're trying to be away from all the factions would be a good idea.
I meant more in the sense of what it takes to learn something like that.
Don't worry. I'm
Hmm.
sure that one of us here has already read the book on how to make giant magic circles.
Everyone
may have
turns to
read
look
it.
at Sabrina.
I may have read it, but that is a 6th circle spell, so
We'll get there in 2 weeks
hang on, wait a minute.
or a month.
Teleportation circle's 5th level, I think. Yeah.
Is it?
It's also a year long to make it permanent type
Oh,
thing.
jeez.
Yeah. It's
So-
also very expensive.
An alternative,
it-
an alternative to casting it for a year is if you have a bunch of people casting it there for 365 times.
Cool.
So what you're saying is you just spend however long.
All right, so 365 more people to go.
We just need 30 guys to do it for 10 days.
Hey, go hire some MDRA members.
Well, I'd need to see if I could get a teleportation circle scroll from them, and then that would take, let's see, how long would that take me to get that? It'd probably take me about 10 hours in of itself to get that spell into my book. So I guess I've got a lot of work to do today. And she's going to start getting to work on sea invisibility to try to get it into her book.
I've got a lot of work to do today. Smashes zinc into his eyes.
Crushing carrots and.
Oh god!
All right, so you guys are going to try to get that in your book, and Sigurd's going to the store. So I guess what's Aiden doing?
He's also going to end up heading over to Alabaster's.
All right, but Sigurd's going to the general store. Aiden's going to the magic store, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, Bree's gonna go over and see if she can use Estelle's place as like a studying area to get her spells into her book, and so that she can ask about getting a teleportation circle spell.
After is she gonna leave Sinbad behind with zinc in his eyes?
Or she's going to drag him.
If he's not gonna do anything else, she'll drag him.
Oh gosh. Just knock on the door. Hi, Sabrina. What happened to Sinbad?
Why are his eyes bleeding?
Oh my gosh.
All right, so we'll go with Sigurd first. So you head outside and head to the general store, where you see as you open, you hear the little bell at the top of the door ring, and you see the conkelder kind of waiting behind the counter. Like, oh, Sigurd.
Morning. I've got a couple things, if you don't mind. And from the general store, are the heat salves and the soul stones from here as well?
No, that is at the dock.
Okay. So yeah, he just probably pulls out a sheet of paper with a short list: 10 things of firewood, 2 sets of manacles, and 4 sets of rations.
Okay. He says to you, "Oh, what are you doing today? Going out there?"
Eventually, maybe not today. We're sort of preparing.
What are you doing out there?
You've heard about some of the strange Pokemon with like meteors in their chests and all that?
He stops for a moment. No.
No. Okay. Well, there's some strange Pokemon out there outside of the ferals that are wandering about. We think we know we have a location where they might be from, so we're gonna go take care of that. It's
He picks up the
he,
manacles. You're gonna manacle them. He like puts it in the box for you.
some of them maybe it'll get some maybe try and get some information. They're not much for conversation though.
Well, I don't know what goes on out there. Some trouble came here, as you know, and fortunately I was not hurt, but gotta keep my shop up. Can't let those magic poppycock get the control the market.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's yeah, hopefully nothing else comes to comes to this town. That dragon from yesterday was odd. Did you see that? Any of that?
Oh no, I locked my door. I heard
That's fair.
some decidui disintegrated it.
Yeah.
Made quite a name for herself by doing that.
It's one hell of an entrance. That's to be sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. Actually, do you know where I'd have to go if I wanted to talk to someone about like the living conditions here? Not that they're poor or anything. We've made some new friends recently, and maybe we're thinking of getting more space.
Well, that would be the Expedition Society, bud.
Uh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Yeah.
I'll since you're pretty good at conversation, I'll nix 10% off for you.
You don't have to do that.
No, my pleasure.
You sure?
You're the only one who yeah, you're my probably most consistent customer, Sigurd, so.
Well, I suppose I'll accept your offer.
All right. So whatever the total was, just take 10% off.
Oh, I'll have to math that. All right.
Just basically
Yeah,
take off a 0 and then that's what you take off.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He'd thank him and then head out.
All right. And Aiden, you're going to Alabaster's. You go into the Immaculate shop. There's actually an automatic door on it now. It just kind of opens in front of you.
Oh.
How does this place just keep getting fancier?
And a Flaffy wearing the Kecleon costume waddles over to you. Hey, hello, sir, or Junior. What can I get for you? Did you save up your allowance?
The way he's being treated, he kind of just. I'm trying to think of how to explain the word for it. He looks a little annoyed, but he does pull out the pouch with the gold that he's got right now and just says,
I'm looking for a pair of goggles of night.
Oh, you have the money for that? She looks at your purse in disbelief.
And I've been here with friends before. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I just haven't seen you alone. That's it. Okay, 1 second. I'll go grab it. She kind of goes up to the upper tier of the store. She's goggles of night. You just hear some murmuring and like goggles of night, goggles of night. And then after a few like shuffling around, she comes back with this with these goggles with this kind of blue strap on the back that kind of asphyxiate to a head. And is this what you're looking for? And she hands it over to you.
Yeah, he probably gives it a once over just to make sure it'll fit, and then he'll probably pay using the platinum that he's got.
Oh, with alabaster stuff, it's one size fit all with all these magical, elusive trinkets. You'll even find it'll fit that big fella that you're usually with too.
Mm.
But yeah, that'll be 1,500 gold.
Yeah, he'll just pay it in the platinum since he's got that.
You could do the payment plan, but if you miss a payment, Alabaster will send some Pokemon to come collect. But you want to pay it all up front, right?
I've already kind of heard of how Alabaster works with the stuff, and I've already got the money here.
All right. Yeah. So okay. Well, that's an easy transaction. You're giving her platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have enough platinum to that's
It should be like 150. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I really should ask where you got all this, but I won't question you. Yeah, we've made a successful transaction. Is there anything else I could help you with?
That'll be it.
Okay, well, come back to Alabaster's and perhaps we can find some other miracle we can provide you in the future. So you can bring more of that.
Mm-hmm.
And without really saying much else, he just kind of turns around and heads to the door.
All right. And if you guys have nothing else planned for the day, we'll... Oh, wait, you're going to Estelle's, right, Sabrina?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then we'll cut to you. You're going to Estelle's, and you knock on her door, and she sees you and brings you in and says, hello there. What do you need, Sabrina?
Hi. So, I was just wondering if I could maybe use your place to study. I need somewhere quiet and maybe with a little bit of that little extra, magic vibe to it. Maybe, get me psyched up for it. Would that be okay with you?
I am a little busy, but you can perhaps stay here for a few hours if you really need it.
Okay. That'll work. I was also wondering, is there any chance you'd be able to hook me up with the teleportation circle scroll so that I could try to get it into my book?
Whew, well, it would be quite expensive.
Let's. Oh, that's right. It's not. Okay, yeah, that's okay. It is expensive, isn't it? All right. Well, I figured I'd try.
Well, I'm not saying no. It's just resources will it cost a bit since you're not going on a mission for us or anything.
Hold on a minute. You've got it in your book, right?
No. Mia's the one who provided it. We do have some mages at the headquarters who can do it though.
Oh, okay. I thought since you were the one sending us through the portal that you were the one that had it in your book and I could just copy it out of there, but if that's not the case, then tough luck for me, huh?
Well, I've been using a scroll every time.
Oh, well, that sounds expensive.
Yes.
You might want to try to, copy it out of Mia's spellbook next time you see her.
She doesn't use a spell book.
She doesn't?
No.
Oh, that's right. She's a warlock, isn't she?
Yeah. You know, she's
I
quite...
probably forgot because I haven't actually met her in
No,
person.
she definitely had a book. I remember the book.
You're not there.
I thought I was because I was being experimented on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll say you're there. Okay, then you're both there. Okay, I was assuming only Sabrina was there. She said, well, that was not a spell book. It's, well, you see, warlocks are quite mysterious. Mia isn't very open about what that is, or how she's doing that.
I wouldn't imagine that they would be. I've kind of looked into how warlocks work a little bit myself. I've kind of figured out how one of their invocations work, and I can kind of use it whenever I want. So,
Oh, fascinating.
yeah, I can understand why.
But that's why, the MDRA can provide these scrolls if you are to go out there, then we'll let you do that. But if you want a spell scroll for teleportation for your own personal use, yes, we have to. Fortunately, we do have to make you pay for that, and it would be about 2,500 gold, give or take.
2,500, huh? Well, that is within my price range eventually, but I don't really have the time for that, so... I guess maybe just hold on to one for me if you're willing to do that.
Oh, we do have lots of them. You don't have to worry about that. We have no shortage of them, but
Okay.
it's supply and demand, unfortunately.
Alright. Well, hopefully I'll be able to save up enough money to get one of those into my spellbook soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Alright, Sib, are you ready for me to throw metal in your eyes again?
Not particularly.
Alright, I guess I can just throw it on your head or something then.
I do have a few components if you wish to experiment with those while getting it in there.
Oh yes, please. That's what I was hoping for, honestly.
She brings out this. She presses a button on one of the desks, and it like unfolds with a bunch of like different compartments in it, full of different materials and components. Some are like grounded up, and some look a little more grotesque, but they're all there for lower level spells.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. And she'll get to work then.
Okay. And then Estelle kind of goes to her own desk at the other side and begins. Seems like she's writing some sort of note.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys have nothing else to do, I will say you carry out all your deeds. And do you have to roll for that? I remember you saying you didn't have to roll for it because you're...
Not for sea invisibility.
Okay. And that's the one you're currently getting in there?
Yeah, and then for the rest of the day, that we probably won't be with Estelle. She'll be putting in Sleet Storm, and she has to roll like a 2 to fail.
Okay.
Or a 1 to fail.
All right. Then
no, a 2 because she's got a level of fatigue. Okay.
Then why don't you do that?
Okay.
And you still have to use the component. You have to pay for them too to get them in there.
Yeah. Let me dock that 100 from my reserves right now.
Or I can always just toss 2 luck points your way.
Okay, let's see here. D20 plus 12 minus 1, that's 11. 27.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
Sleet Storm. Alright, and then that was 150. Alright.
One last thing, just since I realized I do want to note it here, I actually wanted to stop by the potion store just to pick up a superior healing potion.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you do that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do have a couple other things, but I didn't necessarily want to play them out.
Yeah, I'll let you
Yeah.
just pick those things out.
Yeah. 2 heat salve, 2 soul stone, 2 greater healing potions.
Right. It's a good thing I said something because you did say you still needed to pick those up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
On the way back to the our cabin, do we see Jameson walking around?
Why don't you give a perception check?
All right. I think that changed with the level up. Give me just a. Yeah,
Well, you would have at least one more since proficiency went up.
only 14.
You do see like a high volume of Expedition Society members moving out and about. It's kind of a stark contrast to how this place was the last few days when it was kind of like ghost town tier. It seems like there's a lot more here now.
All right, but no sign of Jameson.
No sign of Jameson.
All right, that's too bad. Oh well.
Would I be able to spend the rest of the day making a rune? Or
Yeah.
no?
Sure.
Okay,
All
cool.
you did is shop, so that wouldn't take very long.
Okay. And I can only do 1 a day, so okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to craft a Var room. Or rune, R-U-N-E. Okay. I believe that's a check.
Yeah. Constitution plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20.
well,
Yeah.
Okay, 28.
So you carefully pull out your tools and just begin chiseling it and praying with it and imbuing it with this power that you've like acclimatized yourself to, and it's almost like you're clasping it in your hands for the final step and just applying a lot of pressure. And then when you open your hands, it's just this perfectly smooth rune with the engraving of the one you desired.
Yes. Yep. Perfect.
All right, and I will say you all reconvene at the as nightfall happens while you're performing your task. I guess most of you just kind of went back there anyway, and if you so please, unless you want to discuss anything, we'll just move on to the next day.
I'm fine with that.
Sigurd would let them know that he asked about how to go about getting a larger space just in case they wanted to in Calder, and they'd have to go through the Expedition Society. So
That would be
like-
very difficult
I agree.
for us. But who's to say we couldn't sponsor somebody who likes spoons and the Expedition Society to ask for that?
Forks, actually.
Forks.
It's not really a surprise that the Expedition Society's taken over so much of that, given, well, they did kind of have the most Pokemon coming into the continent.
I think they had that level of control from the beginning.
I'm still amazed at how many people are part of it. I always heard they were like 7 guys.
What?
Well, growing up, I mean.
No, they're very large and well, I mean,
Well, now they are.
I always remembered a lot of Pokemon kind of going to and from the guild deck at there's like a lot of Pokemon. It was, I mean, maybe Ela had something to do with that, given how much people talked about her.
Back home they were not particularly liked. Mostly because their, I suppose, methods of, or well, their whole entire goal is just sort of clash with the Jotuns, goal of preserving all sorts of artifacts, particularly in their rightful places or their rightful homes. They usually just want to take everything and store it away, or keep it to themselves, or sell it for some monetary gain.
Well, I mean, if they were storing it, that kind of is like what, turning it into a museum?
Not always. Not always. Oftentimes it's just to keep to themselves.
Oh,
It's not exactly a very, what is it? What's the word? Centralized group either, so it's not like. And most travelers are just doing it to make some cash.
actually, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I never really thought of it like they were all just working their own. I always thought they were kind of hired on as like teams underneath the Expedition Society itself.
Well, from what I gather, they are, to at least to an extent, but a lot of those teams often act out of their, or on their own sort of goals.
I don't know.
The Expedition Society gets a cut, from what I know, but
I just kind of remember what we saw when we were actually at their headquarters before, and all the small little groups walking around.
I imagine it's a bit more organized here, considering their, well, the state of this place. I've never really, I mean, most interactions between the Expedition Society I've had prior to this are, at best, strained, at worst hostile.
Well,
So,
what about the Federation then?
Federation?
Yeah, the whatever they call themselves, Exploration Federation. The Grass Continent has exploration teams who are bannered under the Federation. From my understanding, it seems like the Expedition Society has grown into a similar organization over the past 20 years.
I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm not from the Grass Continent myself.
There's a knock at your door.
Oh,
Hmm.
I guess Sigurd will go ahead and open.
When you open it up, Sigurd, you see Frederick, that large fur alligator.
For alligator, yeah.
This is
Morning. Or afternoon, I suppose, at this point.
morning, Sigurd. I know this sounds weird, but I have something to talk to you about that dragon attack. I didn't know who to tell, but
Oh,
you know,
something off about it?
yeah.
Bring him in here. Bring him in here.
This is kind of looks back to this cramped room with 6 people in it. Yeah, here, come in. It's a bit crowded, but
Yeah. You're leaving the door open?
no, he'd shut the door afterwards.
Okay.
The door's warded, obviously.
All right. Okay, so when do you guys plan on heading out?
Probably tomorrow.
Wait, no,
Wait.
that was a distinct voice change.
Yeah, Brino's.
That was
Yeah.
Pandora.
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
no, that was
No.
the fur alligator.
I'm surprised you guys didn't catch on to that immediately.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. That's the third time I've done that? But anyway, I'm just here to check up on with you, just seeing if the deal is still on.
Deal?
Yes.
Well, this
Yes.
is yeah, we just had a few last-minute preparations to do to take care of Kleinman a bit easier, hopefully.
Okay, yes. Well, you see, here's my proposition. All I really need is the seal. That's all I really need from there. You're free to do whatever you want. You can kill whoever you want. I don't really care. If you're even caught, I don't care about that either. But if you do bring Kleiman back alive, I'll throw in an extra 8,000 gold.
I
You
see.
think he'll fit in the sack with the
Why?
seal that you can teleport back?
Well, if you have to kill him, I don't care either. But, I don't like killing people. I figure, what use is a corpse to me, really?
Well, I suppose we can
Cons-
try to get him back, but we tried to keep a different spellcaster, and she kind of eyes Sinbad a little bit, under control for a while, and he just kind of slipped out. Of course, we've learned to use chains instead of ropes since then, but we'll see what we can do.
And it is quite imperative that this is successful, well, for your sakes. So I will provide you with some tools in order to perhaps get in this place a little more easily. She pulls out a bag, and she hands to you a few things out of it. She hands you I forgot my list here. She gives you a potion. This is a potion of freedom of movement. Those Marowak like to hold you in place. I've seen they've done it a lot on you, Sigurd. And using this is just a good counter to that. We have a potion of invisibility, in case you want to sneak inside. And we have a spell scroll of silence. And a spell scroll of major image. That one's my favorite.
I can imagine so.
And just a little incentive. I did this out of the goodness of my heart. She looks to you, Sinbad. Here you go, Sinbad. And when you look at it, it's a scroll of magic mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Bri immediately facepalms and she says, "You're such an enabler."
Oh, yeah. I figured I could give you something you really wanted out of my coffers if you're doing such a generous thing for me.
It's
But-
getting written down right now.
But
Oh my god.
perhaps you want to know a little bit about where you're going.
It'd help.
What I gather is that's where the conversion process takes place. There aren't just those ice cultists there. There are some of my boys that have been converted. And it seems like the turning them into whatever they do with those shards jammed in their chest, it takes a while. So they do something within there to create these aberrations that run around the ice continent. I know that a Dusclops is there, and it's either him or a skull villain that has the crest. It's definitely one of them. It's up to you to decide. Kleiman is also there, so you can expect some of his experiments running around there. And he's probably warded the place, seeing as how I can't scry in there. Or teleport in there. I don't know if you can teleport the other way around, but don't expect to just dimension door from the outside into the inside of this fortress. They have watches on the top. It looks like it's those wyverns. As well, there's two sentries at the front door. How you get in, it's up to you. Izak will be accompanying you. He'll meet you there. He's dead set on ending that Dusclops. I see no reason to impede him. You... what else? That is pretty much it. You can get in by sneaking in, like what I'm more familiar with, or you can brute force it. I've seen you take out those cultists left and right, so perhaps that might be more of your style. I don't care how you do it. I just want that seal, and I will work on getting that ball for you.
Bree nods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe you want to do your own preparations, but that's the extent of it.
You said Izak will be there
Yes,
when
he's in that vicinity. I'll send him when you guys are ready.
Right.
Actually, this is a good question. So, we could start our expedition just going east of Graffiti Forest if we wanted to, or do we want to meet Izak down south and then make our way around Camp Daybreak?
I'm curious. You're going to be in the forest, you say?
Potentially.
How are you getting there?
By walking.
So you're going to walk into the forest?
You already know
Well.
how we're going to get there. After all, we pretty much told you.
Well, I guess through the process of elimination, it's pretty easy to guess how you're getting in there. I tried to stop that, but unfortunately, Robin failed that part of the plan. But, like I said, perhaps it's better to have the board a little more open.
Well, you never know when having everyone else in fighting is going to come to your advantage, do you?
Oh, yes. I've got to mention, too, I heard what happened the other day. A dragon attack.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard you have a little hero amongst you. I heard you were brave, Aiden. Took a shot at the beast.
Well, yeah, if one showed up like last time.
We already know that wasn't... That was... Well, there was some foul play there, if that's what you're getting at.
Why do you say that, Sigurd? I was just saying it was very fortunate that Ela came along, and very fortunate it was already injured, and very fortunate there's no body.
Oh, yes, I've noticed that. Don't think I haven't.
Yeah, it's also a very, well, he like points at like the spell scroll of major image. This could check all of those boxes.
Yeah, perhaps. But as there's no other business we shall discuss. I should probably take my leave.
Yeah, Sinbad nods.
All right then. I'll know when you go. Bye for now. And
How
Good luck to your
comforting.
agents.
as she leaves the room.
So the moment the door closes and she's out, Aiden just goes,
You made another deal with her?
Bree just kind of sighs and said, "It was the last thing I wanted, but we don't really have any other choice."
It was either that or we go all out against abolition and have them on our tails constantly. And I don't really think we want that.
So we're going and stealing another seal.
It's Nero seal. Think of it this way. It's basically already gone. Speaking of which, it's been Nero who's been spying on us.
Nero's been spying on us? I thought it was Kleiman.
No, Queen told me it was Nero specifically.
Oh great, so we've got Grandpa spying on us as well.
I suppose what could have happened is when Kleiman joined him, he gave over your fur to Nero, and he started casting instead of Kleiman.
You know, as weird as it is to say, that bothers me less.
Well, to be fair, you're related and you're both shiny, at least until somebody uncurses you.
She frowns and says,
Hmm.
I'm gonna need to see if there's some way to use the meteor shards to make it so that I can focus remove curse to not remove specific curses.
Wow.
So what was also her whole suggestion with the dragon being what?
Major image.
Fake.
That much, but at that point, why?
Well,
What she's getting at is she's thinking that maybe Ela is hyping up, so to speak, her own abilities and isn't as much of a hero as she appears to be.
Excuse me?
for example, let's just say there was a powerful spellcaster nearby, and all you had to do was walk in and shoot their illusion, and then poof, the illusion is gone.
All I don't get is how, well,
I mean, I don't
how
blame her.
they were able to.
If she did do that, I wouldn't blame her for doing it. It's a very simple and easy way to...
Well, she froze an entire house, if that was intentional.
Well, there are other spells besides just mirror image to do something like that.
Did we actually check the house?
No, we didn't.
I didn't.
We don't know if it's still frozen or not.
Because I'll have you know, after having Bree jam me with a lot of things,
She just kind of smiles.
I noticed that glass is a component of Cone of Cold.
Huh.
You can't possibly be suggesting this whole thing that she's been doing for years is just spectacle.
Not the whole thing. This specific instance. Because if she just came here of her own will, a lot of people would be, "Why are you here? Get out. No one invited you." But if you show up and show that you've saved the town, the moment you show up, no one's going to question why you're here.
And just kind of scowls. Jeez. No.
There's not enough incriminating evidence yet, so we're not saying that is the case, Aiden, but we do need to keep a close eye on what she does.
Whatever happened was strange. It wasn't a real dragon, whatever that was. I don't think, at least. And I mean, what I'm concerned about is how it looked, well,
Pre-damaged.
well, of course that, and also how it looked so similar to Cryofang. Like, they must have seen it beforehand.
Unless it was one of Nero's goons trying to scare the town.
They wouldn't scare the town. They just straight up attack it.
Well, if it wasn't real, I mean,
What we do know is that Glass was involved and that there was a spellcaster involved. And it wasn't her. It was someone that was at least 60 feet of us.
Do you mind retroactively, Crow? How similar was that dragon in like appearance to Cryofang?
It was pretty. It looked very uncanny.
Very uncannily similar.
the only difference being, of course, that it was wounded but also not scaled.
And it was
It was
bigger.
it was bigger. It was bigger and it was wounded, but not in the way that we wounded it. So it wasn't the same. It couldn't have been the same dragon. It couldn't
Actually,
have been Cryofang.
I want Sabrina and Sigurd to do a nature check.
Nature.
If you're
Oh,
getting
great.
on this line of thought, then I'll let you two do this.
Oh
Okay.
no, but I have proficiency in that.
The
So
one thing I
then-
don't have proficiency in.
One thing I don't see now.
18.
I don't have an amazing nature, but
I actually
3.
Wow.
So as Sigurd is saying this, Sabrina, so you saw an adult dragon,
Uh-huh.
and the way the horns were on Vorgoth, and just like the protrusions and all that, it looked way more formidable than Cryofang. But the thing about Cryofang, as you saw him in Calder the other day, is it just looked like an inflated version of the one you fought. It didn't look like it matured.
Well, thinking back on it, it still looked about the same age that Cryofang was when we fought it. If it was that size, it should have been older, but it didn't look like it aged at all.
So, like, what? Someone cast enlarge on it?
Well, what I'm thinking is someone probably saw it while it was attacking town, or flying around the rest of the continent, and just used that as a template rather than actually knowing what it would look like when it was older. And they were just trying to make it.
They also didn't know what it looked like when it was killed, because it was scaled and then eventually incinerated.
Which means it would have been a mage that was here in Calder.
Possibly.
Potentially.
Well, we know
If they were making if it was an illusion or some sort of, I suppose it would have had to have been a caster to produce some effect.
it wouldn't be the
like
first
that.
time that the MDRA has been suspicious around Calder attacks.
I mean, we already know what happened when.
Although I have no idea how they would have gotten premonition of what we presume to be Thor's attack. Well, whatever Thor has become.
And I mean, what was her name? Ida?
Ela?
Ela. Her appearance is very. Her sudden appearance at the, well, I suppose, right time, exact perfect time, was very strange.
I mean, when I talked to her the other night, she kind of had the same goals as us. Being here to
Wow.
deal with monsters, the fire curse.
That's what she says. That's what everyone said, though.
I mean, she was pretty insistent on how most of the groups here are just kind of ignoring the problem.
Well, I guess we'll find out with her actions.
I remember the time she came back to town with head of a Gyarados, because it was 3 hits. I mean, she's clearly been able to do stuff before.
Do stuff before?
Well,
Do
I
you
meant
know?
more like around back at town. She was always kind of helping out with what people needed to help with. Like, I mean, most of the time it was incidents with maybe
You know her?
she was around. She literally lived at, like, where I grew up.
He stammers for a bit.
Did I not mention that?
No, I believe you did.
Did you? Oh, maybe you did. I might be misremembering.
Yeah, although it's also convenient that, well, no, I mean, Queen's smart, but I don't think she played a gambit where she would be like, I'll fake an attack on the town, then I'll fake bring in the hero, and then it'll push them to do my bidding. I don't think she did that. That's a little too far-fetched.
No, I think she has her suspicions as well if she doesn't already know exactly what happened. I mean,
Well,
I don't think she was suggesting that Ela was one of her... was working with for her or anything of that sort.
And just remember, Hila kind of always did her own thing. She's actually, well, she doesn't really work for the Expedition Society or anything like that, but she'd take on those jobs on her own. I mean, completely on her own.
Well, the attack's over for now, and as long as it's nothing, no stunt like that happens again, it should be fine for now. Maybe we can find out more eventually, but for now we should focus on this. On Nero's base of
Which you
operations.
guys didn't tell me most of.
Well, yes, don't you think there's a reason for that?
Reason being,
She
Well,
points to the sword.
I mean, it's truly fabulous.
What?
Truly.
Were they up to deceit? Is that why they wanted me to leave?
I think the sword has questions for you.
Well, I should probably talk to it myself. And she just kind of walks over and puts her paw on the hilt.
Oh no.
Were you planning to deceive me behind my back or my hilt?
Well, you don't really give us much choice if you're just going to go around and have us telling all of our secrets to everyone, even if they're, our enemies.
To wield me is to wield the truth. He
So-
chose to wield me.
So answer me this. What if there is truth out there that we can't expose unless we hide other truths?
That makes no sense. The truth must ring true wherever you go.
No, that's not true in and of itself. You see, there are people out there hiding all sorts of truth, even the hallowed flames. And we need to keep our own truths, all of this information that we find, close to our chests so that other people can't get ahead of us. If they get ahead of us, they can cut us off and make it so that we cannot find the truth that we're looking for.
If you must deceive to find the truth, that is not a righteous path.
And what if you're going to tell everyone else the truth that you're hiding from them and after you find out the ultimate truth?
You do not have to tell them. You can keep secrets, but you must not tell deceit and lies.
I can probably work with that. I'll be honest, I don't much like lying myself. But if I tell a partial truth, please don't get in the way. There is a very good reason why I am.
If I catch wind of you leading the squire astray, I will do what I must.
Believe me, the last thing I want to do is lead Aiden into something nefarious.
Yeah, and it just kind of doesn't talk to you
Goes
after.
quiet. She lets go.
So
Huh.
No one else would have heard this. Just
No, just Sabrina heard this.
No.
She just kind of sighs. Things are going to be really difficult.
in what way?
Well, we'll just have to wait and find out. It's hard to tell what it considers to be a truth, a partial truth, a lie, deception. There's a fine line between some of those things, and if it decides to pull it off when we're or if someone asks us a pointed question, I mean, there's not going to be much we can do. Like if someone says, "Did you work for the Queen?" We can't say no anymore because it's just going to pop that zone of truth, and they'll know. Not only that, but we can't get rid of it, because if we did get rid of it, whether by giving it to the Hallowed Flames or someone else, it could just as soon tell them everything that we've tried to be keeping secret. It knows everything. I knew I should have given that thing to the Hallowed Flames before ever trying to have us use it.
I mean, I think having it is useful when we're fighting the guy who's
It's
killed Vulgar.
It's definitely a double-edged sword. I won't deny that it is definitely extremely useful. As we've seen, Aiden is extremely adept with wielding it. Good job with that, by the way, Aiden. You really surprised me with how well you wield that thing. But
Thank you. It's
as much benefit as it's going to bring us, it's going to bring us difficulty as well.
I mean, it's amazingly well balanced, but I mean, it was right. I mean, in a weird way, it was right about what happened with Professor Waffles.
I can't say I agree with that. I told a partial truth, which is still a truth, and honestly, they didn't need to know about... I can't even remember what it was, but they didn't need to know, and it would have been better if they didn't.
he just scratches the side of his head. And
Well, I mean, either way, we have a big day tomorrow.
Yes, I'm tired, and we should probably get enough rest for it.
So your plans to sleep? Or just
Yeah.
kind of okay. I will I'll let the day pass by if you don't have anything else to do, and we'll bring you to night where you get a night of you'll get a night of rest.
Okay. Aiden gets his hit dice back.
He's slowly recovering them.
Okay.
So just so every day you just get half back.
Uh-huh.
Half of your total.
wait, that would just bring me back to full.
Yep.
Oh.
It was just that day that happened. Okay. So we'll bring you to the last day. We'll assume your soulstone thing has run out by now.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Heliolisk blessing, we have to renew that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much money is that again?
Okay. How much money is that? I believe it says it in the ice shop.
Let's go check.
Oh, are y'all gonna go do that?
Heliolisk blessing. Well, you mean
100 gold.
hello, poverty.
Alright, then.
All right, Bree's gonna
Uh,
pick up the Heliolisk Blessing, and let's see,
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah.
and she's gonna pick up 2 Soul Stones.
Okay.
Dave's gonna grab. He's already got some soul stones on him, but
Yeah.
he will grab some heat cells. So like 5 of those.
Okay. I'll kind of, if you're all activating different ones, I'll leave it to you to keep track of this with every long rest you take. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
take care of it.
Well, we're just hoarding the soul stones. We're not using them yet.
I mean, same with the heat itself. That's literally just grabbing that now.
Okay. So, which course of action are you two taking, or are you four taking?
We're going out past the forest, heading to Nero's base of operations, where he seems to be converting normal Pokemon into what you saw what Pandora you saw when we were attacked.
Yeah, probably best we just head east. Nobody.
Maybe if we can stop them from doing that, there'll be less of them to deal with, and yeah, maybe potentially moving outside of Calder would be safer at that point.
Just hoping.
Yeah,
But
certainly.
Probably not.
Okay, and we are just to stay here.
Well, I don't think it would be a very good idea if you came.
Unless you want to try to take them to the igloos.
No.
Not yet, not yet. We gotta make things.
We gotta level that place before we make our base anywhere near it.
I mean, at the moment, my thought is just for you two to stay here. I'm not sure. It's not like we're your guardians or anything. We're not telling you to
Yes.
go.
I mean, how long do we think we'll be gone? We might want to.
Depends. Are we starting from the MDRA's outpost, or are we starting from here?
Well, we kind of need to use the MDRA's outpost.
Yeah, besides Queen, even I admire her hustling trying to get us to think that we had revealed a secret to her, but she knows. There's no way that she didn't spy on us when we went to the forest the first time or when we left the outpost. Even if the entire thing is warded now, we did go outside to the cabin. She would have spied on us at least once in that time frame. She knows that we have a means of getting to the forest and not the wall.
I have to wonder what she knows with the great worms.
Probably enough.
She knows we travel with them, and that's all we need to speak of in open daylight.
All right. Well, I think we should get moving.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Stay safe out there, and don't do anything you might regret.
Same to you.
I can't guarantee the second one, but we'll try.
All right. Yeah. Don't die.
Say hi to Jameson for me, okay, Orthonatrix?
Oh yeah, certainly. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go speak with Sir Jameson.
Actually, I was thinking about this. Kind of feel bad. I haven't given him anything, and I know Sabrina, you keep actually helping with that.
Unfortunately, I haven't had the funds to do so lately.
He pulls out the remaining 24 platinum he's got. Could you hand this to Jameson
Me?
when you get the chance?
Oh, okay. Someone else. Certainly, I'll do that. Do you have anything for us? I mean, this pile's been looking the same for a long time.
I suppose I could just leave my money here, since
Thinking you guys probably want to, I don't know, maybe you'll wanted the chance to eat around here, so
Here, I've got 500 silver. Maybe you can do some feng shui with it in the gold.
Yeah,
She'll
that's
give
kind of
500
what I wanted
silver.
to do. It's just kind of looking like it just doesn't sit right with me. It's just a pile of gold in the middle of the room. I need to maybe make some piles over there. Maybe. Yeah, I might be a
Alright.
little busy while you're gone.
All right.
I'll
well,
need this back, but Sigurd will Sigurd will hand over a pouch with 4,500 gold in it.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I have something to work with now.
I'm trusting that you won't you'll make sure none of this is gone, and I'll
Oh no
probably need
no.
it back.
I need to do what she said, and I need to make this look perfect. And she just goes to like kid playing with Lego mode.
Oh gosh, she's stacking it into perfect piles.
Yeah.
And Sigurd glances over to Rethernatrix. You said you liked, well, I guess not souvenirs, but you like to take gifts from people.
Oh yes, anything will do. It's to remember them by. I mean, time is a cruel mistress, and let's just say many of the friends I've met, they don't last as long as I do, and trinkets is very much welcome for remembering them.
Here. Sigurd will take or reach into his bag and pull out a. He'll pull out one of his many sort of tools that he uses to carve runes and such. One of his, I guess, chisels.
Oh, it isn't a fork, but this looks fantastic.
This, yeah. This set was given to me by someone who also, I suppose, didn't last as long as me either.
Well, I will cherish it for the rest of my life.
Thank you.
Put an exclamation mark on our meeting. But you four have a job to do. Don't let us hold you back.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
get going.
All right, so I'm going to let you circumvent this and let you use... They're going to let you teleport for free at this point.
Mhm.
Woo.
Frequent flyer miles.
And you end up in the outpost with Professor Waffles, who knows the deal they have going here. You're allowed to use this, and
All right. She's gonna return the extra MDRA barrier access ring. By the way.
oh, thank you, Sabrina. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to give it to you last time. That was my bad.
Oh well, the commotion is everything okay? I mean, Estelle has told us the situation is under control, but everything's
Yes, it
fine.
is under control. Doesn't seem like anyone was hurt this time. So
Oh, that's wonderful.
yeah.
Well, I won't talk your ears off. I'll let you go through the forest. It might be a little dangerous once you get past the barrier, but happy hunting or whatever it is you're doing out there.
Thank you.
We still have a request to
Yeah.
catch that Maleficent, but if you're not busy, I can tell you more about that later.
Well, we are a little bit busy right now, but what's the short version?
Well, a certain mage that worked in the MDRA who was kind of a trailblazer in studying Aether. They've defected from the MDRA, and we've heard they've been doing some nefarious things.
oh,
Hmm.
Another sort of climbing situation?
It's kind of difficult. I'd have to sit you down to tell you about it, but she is an illusionist, so
Oh, really?
the only clues
Oh.
I have about it is she appears to be in. She takes refuge in a castle that appears and disappears. So the rumors say.
Really?
Huh.
You said
Well-
she's an illusionist. I would assume the castle itself might be.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, that is definitely intriguing. We might have to hit you up with that when we get back from what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed. But as I said, happy hunting.
All right. Thank you, Waffles.
Yes. And she goes off to inside the. It basically looks like a laboratory now with all.
Hmm.
First, there was elevators.
So
but
before
then
we
there was-
leave, does anyone want to visit Takis, or are we just gonna go?
I think we can just go.
Okay. 'Cause-
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to know what's happening over there now.
I mean, he would be down at the cabin at this point.
Maybe not.
Likely.
We've got enough on our plate as it is. Let's get this taken care of first.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
So first off, let's do a weather check.
Weather.
41.
It's cold.
All right then.
So as soon as you open the door, the cold blasts in. All right. So
It's...
in relation, that would be a 30.
Mm-hmm.
EC 30. Okay,
Yeah,
that's not that bad.
I think I
So
still that.
where are you going, and how fast are you going to be going?
Are we making a direct path straight to the?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It'll take
How-
3 days to get there. 3 days to get
2,
back.
4.
1 week at least.
So we're gonna
Unless
have to
we
at
go
least camp
fast.
out. We're gonna have to at least camp out in the forest one night.
Probably 2 nights.
Because fast is 3.
Fast is 4. We could go fast if we wanted, but I don't. Do we want to go fast?
Fast is 3, right?
Fast
Change
is
it to-
3. Oh, did we?
Because it's what? 1 is slow is 1, normal's 2, fast is 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I say we go normal.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Because
normal.
going 3 tiles for rolling that much is not really worth it.
I mean, it can be, but in this case, I think
Depends,
normal's
but
fine.
on this case, no.
Let's
We're
go
not
normal
on
to
like
the
as
forest.
big of a time crunch.
We just got to remember that the stuff in the forest is potentially more dangerous.
Yeah, so we'll go normal at least in the forest.
All right. So do your frost checks before you head out.
And,
I win.
you said it's a 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Bree passes.
I win.
15, 20.
A 30,
If you have
I don't
30,
have
you
this-
don't have to make it.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I have 31 from just mods, so I'm good.
Okay. And you've all consumed a ration too?
Oh, yeah. They do.
I
Bree will eat from the Bree will eat of nature.
Yeah. I'll say while you're in this forest, that you could easily find
Okay.
stuff to satiate yourself.
Better hope those don't have any
I
side
win.
effects. Oh, wow. Also 20 on that.
Alright, goodbye, ration.
Okay.
Hope y'all restocked on rations like I did.
All right. So,
I
and if
did.
you're going on a normal pace, everyone roll a d8.
All right.
And today's
7.
6.
6.
Six.
6.
Oh,
Yo!
no!
That's even worse. Okay, so yeah, you go through the forest, and it's almost like the MDRA has made pathways that have small markers glowing, kind of in contrast to the forest natural luminosity, and it kind of guides you to the cardinal directions of the forest. And you just see these markers every now and then.
It's kind of crazy how fast they've developed out here.
Yeah, they were fast out here. I suppose if they relocated all the Pokemon outside, it wouldn't be too much of a problem.
Right, but that was only the barrier in the. Wait, the markers are going even past the barrier, or have they stopped?
They led to the barrier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind that then.
Yeah, I suppose if there's nothing to disrupt them, they have full reign.
But we will hit nightfall too, as you guys kind of get to this this spot, and you haven't seen any of the strange feral Pokemon running around either, which is lucky for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do we want to try looking for one of those bigger meteor shards?
Oh yeah, we should do that. Let's do that.
Oh,
All right, so it's survival or Arcana.
oh,
You
I'm
wish-
getting dragged into this, aren't I?
Yes. 25.
Yeah.
I actually get pretty good mods in these now. Oh, I
21.
say pretty good.
25, 21,
10.
24.
That's okay, yeah, you're going to get a. All right, so you are going to find one crystal worth 1,000.
Whoa.
You are going to roll one of you roll a d6 for me.
Let's roll it.
I guess I will. Now I get these.
Oh no.
Yo!
You get one shard worth 500.
Nice.
Someone roll 2d6.
2d6. Okay.
You get fragments.
Ooh, 11.
You find 11 fragments worth 100. I think I'm going to change this. You only find the 1,000 one.
Understandable.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You only find the crystal for it, unfortunately, but
Is that
It's the crystal.
is that the suitable for the mirror one?
that probably would be suitable for what he's looking for.
Yeah, because remember when
Well,
we tried
that's
to
one.
shards, that wasn't enough.
So you come across, as you're kind of going through the forest, you notice this giant purple and green chunk of rock just jutting out of the ground on just the outer limits of this of the barrier.
Oh.
There's no way they didn't see this.
Sure there is, but it's ours now. And Bree's just gonna pick it up out of the ground.
So it'll take some work to excavate this too.
Well, time to go grab the pickaxe and stuff.
Yeah.
Or in this case...
Shovels.
Oh boy.
Bree hands her shovel to Sigurd.
Okay.
Just sighs is like, all right.
Since you found like the big one, you're gonna have to roll another random encounter. I was gonna make you do athletics, but I'm gonna do random encounter instead to just get it out of there.
Right.
D8.
Oh,
Another D8.
Yeah, you were going at a normal pace, so I'll have you all do 8 again.
Okay.
6.
Oh,
Or
Death.
You did this.
Just
they
one.
don't say anything, he won't notice.
All right. So who's digging it out?
I suppose Sigurd is. He's.
Is it like crystal in the ground, or is it more just this thing is laying in the dirt?
It's like crystal in the ground.
In that case, I imagine Aiden would at least be helping out, probably using like the chisel and stuff to try to cleanly get it out. But
All right. So Sabrina and Sinbad are kind of just sitting there watching as you're excavating.
keeping
this.
watch. We're
still-
in a magical forest.
Yeah.
We're probably keeping watch.
Yeah, you
so
gotta
I'm
look out for those
still. Are you
possession
sure this?
flowers.
Are you sure this is a good idea? I still feel like carrying around all this meteor is maybe not the best idea with what we've learned.
I mean, we can have Mechagross just carry it.
That's not what I mean. I just mean whatever.
Let's just get it and move along.
I want
Mm.
Sabrina and Sinbad to do perception checks.
They
Ugh.
found us first.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
see. Perception.
I need to be right back really quick.
It just matters. It's time to get lucky. 13.
There is an inspiration on the field.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
There's
No.
not. Oh yeah, you're right.
The
Yeah, you're
Marowak
right.
uses his
I
inspiration
thought
to
for a
find.
second I thought Quill did inspiration or
No.
did it, but no.
All right. So,
The important thing is I got one more than Sabrina.
are you there, Aiden?
Bruh.
He went out.
Oh,
Aiden,
he's muted.
just a second.
Sorry, repeat that. I had to feed the dogs real quick.
All right. So as you're just excavating this thing with Sigurd and you're talking with him, you get this feeling as just everything in the forest goes silent. The sound of your tools hitting the ground, it just, in this moment, you just feel like everything was put on mute for a second, and it's almost like as if everything is standing still, as you just get this bad feeling looking around the forest.
Oh no. I'm gonna probably slowly set my tools down and maybe slowly look behind me.
Something wrong?
What's up, Aiden?
Can I even hear them?
Yes,
Did
hear
you
them.
smell one of the possession plants again?
You guys don't hear that, or rather, don't hear that.
I'll be honest, I haven't really been paying attention.
What am I not hearing?
You then all hear footsteps coming towards you. And when you look up at their source, you see the familiar image of the creature you fought on the plane of ice,
Oh,
walking towards you. Its eyes fixated on Aiden. Its eyes glowing a sickly purple.
what? Okay.
Wait, so
It stares
Kaya
at you,
or, like,
Aiden,
how?
and it stares at you, Aiden, and you feel that same feeling you felt in your nightmare. And it utters one word that none of you understand, except for Aiden. It's speaking the language of ice, but for some reason you can understand it, Aiden. And it just says, vengeance. And I want you to roll for initiative. We're going to this map.
Oh man, fighting
Uh-oh.
for Iceberg again.
Okay.
Let's get these guys out.
Huh.
You weren't on this map, Sigurd.
I wasn't.
Nice.
16.
14.
I'm just going to set up everything. Put you in position too. Oh, you already have...
4 plus 7.
Here's a token for you, Sigurd.
16. Oh, it's already there. Perfect.
Well, that's convenient.
And I'll say this is the rock you're excavating right here.
Oh, okay.
Hold up.
Oh
The
no, he's back.
thing just froze for me. What's going on?
Well, I mean, he did target you, so.
No, I need to refresh Owlbear. It just
Oh.
Okay.
freaked out.
Yeah, Chin Pao's eating your owlbear.
There they are.
There, he's multiplying. Okay.
That's just
No.
initiative.
I was like, he's multiplying.
There are 2 of them.
He's
It's getting out of hand.
hand.
17.
Well,
All right.
It appears that we are slow.
And
dang.
as it kind of hisses, Aiden, 2 more figures appear.
Oh no.
I think we are
I
in
see.
trouble.
Where are they?
Oh,
So hold up, we got a weird thing still left over here from weird
Yeah.
cloud.
I can't even.
Oh, I'll reset.
Oh dear.
Oh,
As you see them just shoot out of the ground and crawl up, and they look very different from the ones you encountered before. There's more like icicles protruding from all over them. They look more. They look a lot meaner than the ones you faced before.
I don't think Cry is happy to see us.
Okay, let me just get their initiative here. Well, that'll only be 8 for them, the elementals. All right, we are going to start off with. Here, I'll give you the map, audience, as well. Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna start off with it using its legendary, not legendary, its reaction to shoot an ice shard at the. I'm starting music too. Gotta start the music up. The jammies.
Get the
Jammies.
jammies.
Yeah. It's going to start off by using. Oh, wrong one. Wrong stat block. That's the elementals. Okay, it's going to use Ice Shard. So at 20, it has a plus 9. I shouldn't say that out loud.
nice.
It got a nat
Okay, good to
20.
know.
oh my gosh.
But
Oh, okay.
This is kind of the dinky one. So.
On who?
On Aiden. It does 9 piercing damage.
Oh.
I'm piercing. Is that? Oh wait. Okay,
And
just pure.
5 cold damage.
Which 5? It's still resisted.
Yeah. Did you naturally pass the frost check?
Yeah.
Okay, then you don't need to make it. Okay, then we will go to its just normal turn. And it's going to... It's going to go circumvent you, just running around you with blinding speed. And go to Aiden.
Ah.
And it's going to unleash a flurry of attacks on you. And you can see when this thing gets close up to you, it bears the same scar as you delivered the finishing blow to it. Actually, instead, it's going to make you do a wisdom saving throw.
Hold first.
No, never mind. Actually, it's just going to attack you. It got close, so it'd be stupid if it did that. There's a natural 1 for 1 attack.
Yo.
As it's going for throat chops. Okay, and that'll be 28 for the second one.
Yeah, that hits.
And that'll do 10. That'll do 15 slashing damage, and I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con save. We should go with these.
Never mind.
You cannot speak as it goes through your throat, and it just slashes at your throat, and you can't get any words out as just this ice just constrains your insides.
Man, I remember that.
Well, seeing as it actually ended its turn next to me, I'm going to use my reaction.
Okay.
And use skirmisher here, so this doesn't proc any opportunities or anything.
Okay. Yep.
I get to move 15 feet, so I'm actually going to get behind Mechgros here.
All right. It'll be now your turn. You can make that saving throw again at the end of your turn to
Okay.
speak again.
Actually, you know what's funny here? This is perfect for me. I'm going to do this in a while. So I'm going to actually try to take a shot at it through Mechagros using that
Okay.
meteor focus.
All right. Yeah, take a shot. It is technically it's not based, so yeah, you can get it. It's based with Sigurd, so you would get sneak attack too.
Nice.
Yep.
Right, just the damage rolls are the same, just that its damage is up to that of a heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
40. Okay. It's safe now. That's a 24.
That'll hit it.
Remind me, a heavy crossbow is a D10, correct?
Yep.
Okay. 10 plus 4. 9 damage. This is force.
Yep, that'll hit it.
And I'll just take another shot here. Oh wait, no, excuse me. I need to include the sneak attack damage here first.
Oh, yeah. That'll be a good idea.
5.
All right. So you put the crossbow in the back of the slot of Mechagros' head and just aim it at this creature, and Mechagros' mouth opens wide as just this beam of energy just shoots at the Pokemon, and it just kind of gets knocked back a few feet as it just rears back into position, still fixated on you.
Yeah, no, Aiden's a little terrified right now, given the entire situation, so he's just going to take another shot.
All right, it just continues to look at you with just malice and hate.
22.
22 hits.
4. 9 again. And lastly, nothing I can really do here with the bonus action.
Okay, you're just gonna end your turn there.
That'll be it.
Okay, it's going to use a legendary action to move half its speed, which will be 25.
Oh.
To go here. No opportunity attacks. Okay, then we're gonna go to Sigurd.
Right, not this time. Sigurd is going to rush down this way
Okay,
and activate Giant's Might.
all right.
And I'm going to go ahead and try and knock this guy prone.
Okay. That is...
26.
I believe you beat it. You knock it prone. That's only a 20.
All right. All right. Second action or second attack is going to go ahead and throw a punch at it.
Okay.
Prone. So. Okay. That is a 20, unnatural.
Yep, that'll hit it.
Okay. Let's see. So let's see, D6. 2d6, because it's my first attack. Okay, 8. Oh, that. 8 damage.
8 damage, alright.
And then action surge. Gonna pull out the immovable rod and activate it.
Okay. I'm gonna actually make a contest grapple check here to pin it down.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck. Shoot, my bad.
It got a nat 20.
Ah.
So.
Oh, you know what? It's not real. Is that worth it? It's not gonna be worth it. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it does that.
Okay. It's going to. Where it's legendary actions again. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all my actions.
All right. It's going to. It is prone, so it's going to use half its movement. So 13, and I'll round down to 10 to move 10 feet. Very familiar. Very familiar situation.
I mean, if it's moving, using half its movement, doesn't that mean it's standing up?
Well, it can't stand.
Because it takes half her full movement to stand up.
Yeah, but
from prone.
The whole reason is like it's moving, but like getting up is. I guess it could get up if it wanted to, but it's just gonna use half its movement.
Oh, it's crawling. Okay, never mind. My bad.
Because it's prone while getting away from you.
Okay, my bad. I misunderstood.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go to Sabrina next.
All right.
Oh, I just read con check. Whoops.
Oh yeah. See if you can speak again.
Okay.
It was
Let's see.
6 mod roll here. Let's see. 17.
That does not pass, unfortunately.
Ow,
Feel that
okay.
tightness in your throat.
Okay, she's gonna get behind this tree and. You know what? Heck it. She's going to pull out her spell book, and the unknown starts swirling around her paw as she reaches out towards Jin Pao, and it forms a hand out of the letters and tries to grab it.
All right. So using
Oh man, it's Master Hand.
a spell for the first time. So you're using grasping.
Yeah, grasping.
All right. It got a 19, it's a contested check, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta find where I am. First time using spell woes. Give me just a second.
It's got a +8.
Okay.
Because it's like its own stat block, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
strength of 26, which is just +8.
Sheesh.
Oh, only 12.
Okay, so
I'm going to go ahead and activate Uvar.
okay, what does that do?
You roll with advantage.
Oh, there you go.
8d20 plus 8. 20.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There we go.
That'll do it. Yeah, it just the hand of unknowns just kind of grabs this thing, and you just see it. It's a large creature, so it's kind of like see its tail sticking out the bottom and its head sticking out the top as it struggles. It's almost like ignoring the hand and just dead staring at Aiden right now.
Okay. I believe that's all she can do. When you cast a spell and has a on bonus action on it. Okay, so that's all she can do for this one.
All right. It's currently grasped right
Well,
now.
actually, that was my action, and it says while the hand is grappling the target, you can use a bonus action to have it crush it.
Oh, okay. Yep, go for it.
Okay.
It's my first time treading into this level of spells too, so.
All right, so 12 bludgeoning damage.
All right, so it begins crushing this thing as again, it's just kind of gritting through the pain and just staring at Aiden.
All right. That is. Let's see, how far did she move? She can go 10 more. She'll go right here. And that's Bree's turn.
Okay, it can't.
Oh,
use,
it's large. Okay.
yeah, it can't use any legendary action. Well, it costs too much. So it's just not going to do anything. We'll go to the elementals' turns. And they're going to go 20, 25. Make it there to Sigurd. This one 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one's going to go to Aiden. Or to Sinbad. And these are going to attack both of you with 2 slam attacks. We'll do Sinbad first. Actually, the one ahead of... I just know I can just see I can do this. 30-foot cone. The one above Sinbad is going to make everyone do a Constitution saving throw, except Sabrina.
Oh dear.
Man,
Okay.
I had a thing planned for this, but I'm too slow.
Mm.
Con save
23.
19.
20.
Okay, I think those all pass. Yeah, those all pass. So you're going to take half of this. And,
I assume this is gonna be cold damage.
yeah. Oof. I rolled pretty hot there. But you'll only take 11 points of cold damage.
I can
And
half
your
that.
speed is reduced.
Oh,
Even on the save? Okay.
Oh, wait, no. You don't take anything. If
What?
you
Oh,
passed
oh.
it,
yeah.
yeah, you don't take anything.
Wait, it's a saver
Ooh.
suck? Oh,
It's
Yeah.
a save or suck.
nice.
But the other one is just going to wail on Sigurd with 2 slam attacks. Natural 20 for one.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate Cloud Rune for that.
All right.
And it'll hit this guy.
Okay. And the other one will be a 23.
23, yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So we'll deal with the crit first. That'll be... that'll be 25 points of bludgeoning damage to the grasped guy. Who are you directing it to?
Jinbao.
Oh, okay. 25. That'll be 68. And it will not take the cold damage, so...
Makes sense.
yeah. Alright, well, the other attack connected with you. Oof. That will only be 9 damage. 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 1 cold damage.
If I resist that, does that go down to 0?
No, it can never be 0. It'll
Okay,
always be
so...
1.
Okay.
Alright, they are done. Sinbad, it's your turn.
Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself because this is a dangerous place to be without cold resistance. And I'm going to fly behind this guy with my magical flight that I get from this. So if Aiden wants to flank him, he can, or something, I guess. And can I cast this as a bone? Oh no, I can't. That's it.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. We go back to this creature which is currently grasped. So it's just basically grappled right now, or is it restrained too?
Let's see here. Grasping hand, you use this. It looks like it's just a grapple.
Okay.
grappled him prone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was still prone, right?
You squished.
All right, so it is going to. It is going to just try and break out.
All right.
It got 17.
No.
All right, it breaks out, and it is going to stand up, and it is just going to try and move. I don't know if this thing could opportunity attack it, but it's willing to take that.
No, it cannot.
All right.
Unless you're willing to let Sabrina use it as a reaction.
No.
Okay.
All right, that's usually how it goes with spells. It's just going to go right there.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to go to Aiden next.
Okay. Well, first off, I'm going to have Mechagross just kind of stay by me. I'm going to draw Holy Avenger and call on it, and I'm going to go after this Regice right here.
All right, you will get flanking for it. So you get advantage.
Okay.
Go hit him with the Holy Avenger.
Mm-hmm. I did use my bonus action to light it ablaze. So... roll. Yep.
You have cold resistance right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no. And let's fish with the crit. Oh
He
my
got it.
He got it.
No way.
Got him.
No.
He's
Ah.
dead again, baby.
Everyone else is
this
just like,
is-
oh, he's going to get MVP again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm just better than you.
All right.
It's a good thing I saved this now, too.
Yeah.
So this is 1d10 plus 16 plus... I actually saved all this stuff this time, so I can do this quickly, because crits...
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
Unexplored.
He's so excited.
Okay, 22.
22.
4d6 plus 24. 36 radiant.
Uh-oh. That's decent.
And hey, guess what
That's
else?
decent, he says.
I get sneak attack too. I'm sorry. 16 sneak attack.
All right.
74.
74. As you draw the Holy Avenger, it's like, this is a familiar feeling, Squire! My flame burns bright as you just lift it aloft and just begin making these clean cuts through this creature as all the ice just shrapnel just flies off of it, and some flies in your face, Sinbad, as you see Aiden almost resembles the paladins of the hallowed flame.
Jeez.
As he carves through this thing. So I'll say that was a pretty good turn there. Are you doing anything else?
That was only one attack.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Oh gosh.
And another one.
Do it. Crit again.
Yeah, more advantage because
Roll another 20.
No.
natural
that-
one.
Full advantage.
Okay.
It wasn't a crit. 26.
All right. So yeah, you can do the damage to that.
Crow, I'm so sorry.
Hey, he's the one who gave it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we can sell it.
No.
Yes. It just wouldn't end well story-wise.
No, that wasn't as good. That was a 8.
8. Okay. Well, you brought it from 0 to 82, so I think.
Well, there's 46 more damage to come.
Is that both attacks?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
as long as it's lit.
as long as it's lit,
Yeah.
it should still be doing that. So yeah, there's more damage.
Oh gosh. 13 more.
Okay.
95.
I wonder why this thing wanted revenge.
What? No, it doesn't want revenge because you hacked it up.
This
Wait.
Regice that Aiden just carved out looks pretty haggard at this point.
Hmm.
Alright, but after that, it's going to use a legendary action to make you do a wisdom saving throw, Aiden.
Oh, okay.
Look at it in the eyes. I haven't been training you for this moment.
This is the Regice turn, or this is the...
This is Xin Bao.
Okay. I was curious about it. I know...
Oh, is it pronounced with like a B instead of a P?
The heck, that's a moth.
Or a P sound?
Okay, well that wasn't bad. That's a 7.
Yeah.
All right. So as its teeth / swords radiate this sickly purple, you just feel your body seize up, and you just begin actually feeling that pain you felt in your nightmare, as half your maximum HP is halved, and your current HP is halved.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So you're looking at a solid
con save, by the way.
20 out of 33, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, do I still make that con save for the silenced part?
Oh yeah, you can get out of that if you wish.
I would very much like to, because now that this is happening, I don't think I want to stay silent. Oh, not a 17 again.
No, that does not pass.
Fortunate.
Sabrina or Sigurd, it's your turn.
All right, this is a conundrum. What is that sound? Okay, sorry. First of all, I'm gonna activate Hill Rune.
All right.
As a bonus action. And I get the feeling that if I don't deal with the leopard, bad things will happen to Aiden very soon. So I'm gonna go deal with the leopard.
Okay.
Gonna go here.
All right. You're gonna take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack.
All right. It won't hit you because that is only a single-digit number, and I know that won't hit your AC.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a. You know what? I'm gonna try and grab this thing first of all.
All right.
Keep this thing in place. May not knock it prone, but
I got 24.
let's see what I get. 30.
Well, that'll be the 24.
Okay.
You are grappling it.
All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and give it a punch.
All right. As you get close to this thing too, you notice like it's hard to stand near it. It's just like this energy is blasting you, and it's almost weakening you. But yeah, you can punch it.
17.
17 hits it.
Okay. Oh. And that is Dice Maiden not working. My bad. 10 damage to it.
10 damage. All right. Yeah, you sock it in the face as it just hisses at you.
All right. That'll be my turn.
All right. We'll go over to Sabrina now.
All right. She's going to move up here, and she's going to cast Psychic Lance on it.
I think that'll definitely get it. Yeah, it got only a 7.
All right. Here comes the psychic damage. It's not a d20 of damage. Thank you, me. 21 psychic damage, and then she's going to use her bonus action for clenched fist.
All right.
So let's see if it hits before I give the flavor.
The flavor.
16.
That might have missed. Yes, that missed.
I'd like to use a luck point.
Okay, that'll hit now.
Okay, so the unknown turn into almost like a ball rather than a fist, and they just slam into it.
Yeah, it's currently like fighting off what you did. It's just kind of its eyes are clenched and it's shaking its head as its brain is being pierced by a million needles. As just the fist just comes in from the right and just socks it across the face. It's a ball.
It's only 12 force damage.
1-1-1.
Woo!
All right, and it is incapacitated, so it cannot use actions or bonus actions on its next turn. Yeah, it's not resistant to that or immune to that, so that happens. All right, then we're gonna go to the Regice. It's going to move here. You can take an opportunity attack if you wish. Actually, it's going to go towards Sabrina. Can it reach her? Yes, it can.
Oh, crap.
You can take an opportunity attack if you wish, Aiden and Sinbad.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well.
All right.
Let's see.
You will get sneak attack if you hit.
And you're flanking, so you have advantage.
I don't know if it works on all
baby.
these, does it?
Yeah, it probably does. I mean, you're hitting it as it's leaving, so you can have advantage.
All right. Does 16 hit?
Yes,
I
it
got a
does.
crit. No.
You-
16.
Yeah,
It takes
16 hits.
2 damage.
You will also take you'll take 1 point of cold damage.
I have a cold resist.
Oh, okay, never mind. You don't then. And what did you hit it, Aiden?
Oh, with the 16, cool.
Yeah. I thought they were stronger than that, but apparently
Yeah,
not.
I was.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're made
like,
of ice. To be
unarmed-
fair.
unarmed
Well, ice is
strikes-
pretty solid though, so I don't know.
Unarmed
Ice is pretty
strikes
hard.
just do your strength, right?
What?
Unarmed
Unarmed
strike.
strikes just do your strength and damage,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so it's just 2.
I think it does a minimum of 1.
Oh,
You get sneak attack as well.
yeah.
And then sword fire attack.
And then
I'm working on it.
we got sword attack, sneak attack, and fire attack. I think he
That was
died.
8, 16, 6. So what is that all together? 30.
38.
It should be 30 total.
Oh,
Plus the
right. That's 24.
yeah. So it's 32 if you're going to include.
Sinbad just flicks it,
I
basically.
think that. Oh my god, it mattered. It's 127. It's
Wait,
120.
Sinbad actually made a difference here.
So you land this devastating hit, Aiden, again, as parkours with the Holy Avenger. But it's still going, and then just Sinbad goes in with a whack, and then that's what makes it just crumble to the ground.
Yes.
I like to imagine Sim just kind of
Amazing.
looks at this Paul like, whoa.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
I might have to raid on a parade. Okay, for rule of cool, its non-magical attacks it resists them.
No.
No.
So
I mean,
it would
yeah.
have 1 HP left.
No.
I mean, to be fair, he is covered in fire right now.
Does that do anything mechanically?
What does
As far
does
as
fire shield activate whenever you? Oh wait, it's
it
cold
activates
damage. So
when
never
I
mind.
take damage,
Wait.
or when
But
the
it's-
cold
it's-
damage
it's-
is provoked against me.
But
Wait.
but fire shield is dealing cold damage right now, isn't it? Because you used the
No.
cold version. Oh
No,
Didn't you
it's
get hit by
fire.
retaliatory cold?
I'm like, it has to connect for it to do damage. It has to do damage
It's
to me
used-
for it to
What's
connect.
happening with that is called chilling. A creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes a d6 cold damage. And if the creature doesn't have resistance or immunity to cold... Oh, wait, so you would take it. You just don't...
That's
you
what I'm
don't...
saying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that would do it then.
I hit him, he hits me, I hit him.
So, yeah, you would take the damage. I think you both would take damage.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So, Sinbad, you would take a d6 cold damage, and Aiden, you'll take 2 cold damage. You can add your resistances to those.
Okay, just the one.
You just, since you have resistance to cold, you don't take the other effect, where you just get disadvantage next time. But then your fire shield activates it, it just falls over. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's all resolved. It is taken out of the equation.
Oh my gosh.
The other one. It is going to go right here, and I want everyone, or not everyone, just Mechagross, Aiden, and Sinbad to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, another one of these, huh?
Yup.
Oh, wait, did I ever do the save for Mechagross last time?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
18.
18
What?
passes.
6 for me. 19.
19 passes for you. It does nothing as you kind of get out of the way of its this chilling aura that just shoots forth.
To make up for the fact I did miss on Mechagross last time, should I just roll this twice?
Sure.
So 15.
15 passes. And 17 passes. Wow. You guys just making this thing suck.
I thought these guys were stronger.
They're hardier, but
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're tankier versions.
Yeah.
That's
HP here.
all right.
That's fair.
All right. That was their turn. Then we're gonna go to Sinbad.
All right. So, I am going to cast my own big hand,
Big B's clap.
and it's Master and Crazy Hand time.
Your sorcerer magic's just making it more chaotic, and it's just
Oh, no.
writhing and wriggling.
Yeah. And let's see. I guess restraining this thing wouldn't really do anything, so I'm just gonna punch it.
All right. I guess this does count as magical, so.
Yeah, it's force damage anyway. 25.
A 25 will hit it.
Oh wait, wait, I'm dumb. Hold on.
Do you mind if I move the token? If the token goes here, so you can have it like.
All right, I rolled a 24 to hit and 25 for damage.
25 on the elemental.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the elemental. Never mind.
All right.
Oh, we're not clapping. Okay.
Not
So,
yet. Not yet.
what does your
Soon.
giant hand look like?
Probably just for flavor. It'd probably just look straight up like crazy. And just it's just a giant glove.
Yeah, maybe there's some like lightning bolts going in between the fingers as it rise. It won't do extra damage, but it'll still sock him in the side of the. He doesn't really have a face, just the side. All right, yeah.
Or
so-
maybe it looks like a storm cloud.
yeah,
Oh,
but
maybe it's got like storm clouds coming out of the glove.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It just leaves all these like cracks on the side of this reg ice. All right, we're gonna go back to this guy. He's grappled by Sigurd, right?
He is incapacitated and grappled, yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay. So
Oh,
yeah, he can't even get out because it would cost an action to get out.
Right, because of psychic lance.
Lance,
What it
yeah.
was.
All right. So I think he is. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything. He just has to kind of pass, and he can't move because he's grappled. What a conundrum. Okay, but his legendary actions refresh once that happens, and he's going to use all three to do his other big thing. So he is going to 30-foot radius. Is that everyone?
Bree escapes.
Okay, everyone.
Wait, is
But-
this a large or
centered on him, or
Center on the swords, or him, basically.
so from here? Assuming he's taking up these four, it looks like Sinbad's 35
Yeah, Sinbad, I think, gets out as I'm, like, rotating it around.
just by one square.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so everyone but Sinbad and Bree make a... What is it? You know, now that I'm thinking about something, you shouldn't have been able to call the Holy Avenger's name because you couldn't talk.
Oh, you're right.
But we'll hand
it's a
wave it.
little late for that.
Yeah, we'll hand wave it for now. I'm just realizing that. I need everyone but Sabrina and Sinbad to make a strength saving throw.
All right. I mean, Big B hands are pretty good at this.
Are they flying?
Do I have advantage on strength saves as well as strength checks? I just realized. Where are the rolls for Giant Smite?
I mean, I guess they can fly.
Oh wow, I actually got a nat 20 in the strength save, and that probably really mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just kind of float off the ground, I guess.
I guess they're not in...
Oh, yeah.
They won't be involved in this, because I think they're immune to prone anyway.
And
Oh,
that
What
second
is-
roll was for Mechagross.
that's
Alright.
a 20-something. 20...
Wow, you guys are rolling hot today.
Yeah.
Okay, Mechagross, though. It is knocked prone, and the ice coalesces around it and locks it up. And it will also take... Oh, wrong dice. So... It'll take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you, the other two will only take half, which is 7. But you are not knocked prone and restrained.
Take
7.
7, okay. And then resist that.
bludgeoning, and we're not knocked prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's your turn, Aiden.
Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. Might as well just say it this case then. Just for the sake of fairness, then Holy Avenger's flame is snuffed or something.
Okay, that's fair.
It was if I shouldn't have had it, and just best not to keep having it. However,
Did you make the save to get out of the...
last turn I believe I did. It was another 17.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to move. Ah, darn it! That's 35 feet. I can't actually make that. Problem is, I don't want to be too close to this thing. Regarding this ailment that I'm under, is this like?
It's just you can't speak.
Okay. Well, I
That's-
meant more like the half HP thing.
Oh, that's sticking.
Ugh. Okay, in that case. Oh, this thing's totally after me.
I gave you a hand.
You did. But more so, and it's prone right now, isn't it?
It is per... no, it's just being grappled right
It's
now.
just grabbed.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna move to this side of the tree, and I'm actually gonna sheathe the sword, and I'm gonna take 2 shots at it.
Okay.
Yeah, being this low, I don't want to get in close range now. Not with what it's been able to do before. D8 plus.
But I'm confused. What are you shooting at?
Shin Bao.
Jin
Jin
Pao.
Yeah. Wait, no, excuse me. Why am I rolling that?
Cause he prone, ain't he?
No, he's up on his feet. It's just he's being grappled. That doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
he's grabbed.
Damage die.
Yo, 12 damage.
Yeah, I'll let you keep it if you hit.
See if you hit.
Wait, it's plus 8. 27.
So close. Yeah, so
Whoa.
as Sigurd's kind of trying to hold this thing in place, you steady a shot and just shoot it.
Okay, that's first shot. Let's go for another. 16.
16 will be a miss.
I'm gonna throw 1 luck point into that.
All right, they both hit. Do you want to do your sneak attack and all that too?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so
I
12.
was realizing I didn't call it for the first one, so I was like, I want this to hit now. It's 4, 7, and 2d6. I'm gonna choose to reroll one of those ones because those are piercing damage. That turns into 7 from that sneak attack.
All right. So you just let this shot glide as it's still staring at you, doing every action. It's taking this damage, but it just seems fixated on just you and you alone. It's almost like it's brought these reinforcements just to distract your friends, just to get an opportunity at you.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm gonna try again to just deal with my throat.
Yeah. All right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Go clear your throat. Get all the ice chunks out of it.
You got it
22.
out. You cough out all this ice. You could finally speak again.
Okay. I don't know why it's back, but it definitely wants me specifically.
Sigurd, it's your turn.
Well, that's not happening. And Sigurd is going to activate Frost Rune. They're going to take a d4 damage at the start of the round, because that's how
Make
Grappler
grapple
works. They take 1 extra damage, bludgeoning.
All right.
No, that's just from my fighting style.
Oh.
All right.
But I'm going to go ahead and throw... You know what? I'm going to maneuver myself, just kind of shuffle myself around.
All right.
So I'm here. I assume I can do that, right?
Yeah, you can do that. So
Yeah,
all
so
that's
I'm
happening is you're kind of like fighting in the moment. Like you're letting it go every now and then, but you're getting it back in the grapple. So you can't escape.
Yeah, he just kind of grabs, I'll say that he basically kind of grabs it, pulls it around, and basically just tries to place it just up against the other hand
Yeah.
as he's trying to flank with it.
Oh, with the hand.
Yeah, with the hand.
Yeah. All right.
And well, that's a 6 plus 8. That's not high. That's a 14?
A 14 will not hit it.
Okay.
Despite having this grapple, you're like dodging. It's like 2 swords as they like glaze like your snout.
Yeah. Crit.
Oh, okay. Well, big damage.
Okay, so
That's been an oddly high number of crits today.
Yeah.
we've been rolling a lot of advantage. It's a 1 in 20 chance every time you roll a die.
There have been a few nat ones in there, so it balances.
I guess.
Yeah. 6 plus 12 plus d4 plus 4 plus 4 again. Right, 26 damage to the guy.
All right. So 58 plus 6 will be 64. 64. You just, as it's kind of writhing, trying to break your grip, Sigurd, you just kind of clock it right across the face. Is one of its, it's just, you just see a big bruise on the side of its face. It's just, turquoise bruise.
Yeah. All right. That'll be my turn.
All right, then we're gonna go to Sabrina.
She kind of peeks around on the other side of the tree and says, and she's gonna cast Psychic Lance on it again.
All right. It got 15.
Save is 16.
Then it's going to take all the damage.
A stun lock.
She's having too much fun doing that.
21 psychic damage. And she's gonna punch it again.
All right, 21. That'll be 85. All right, make an attack roll with advantage because it's technically flanked.
It's a good thing you have advantage.
And
Oh, never mind.
see, I see. There's my nat 1. It balances.
All right. The fist misses it though, but it is incapacitated once again.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
The Regice's turn. It is going to. It's gonna go towards a. I'm gonna roll the breath back. It does not get the breath back, but is going to make 2 attacks on Aiden.
Okay.
Are you within 30 feet of? Yes, you are. So your AC is -5 right now.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
That
Right, I forgot about that.
that'll be a. What's its to hit here?
It went past the hand. It has an opportunity attack.
You can't. The hand doesn't make opportunity attacks because it doesn't have reactions.
Oh no.
All right, so that'll be a 14 on the first slam.
I have no choice but to just shield.
All right, second slam. Ooh, that one's gonna be 19.
That hits.
All right, the slam
Yeah.
will do. 9 bludgeoning damage
Ow.
and 6 cold damage reduced to 3 with your resistance.
Oh my gosh, exact.
That's exact.
That was exact. I'm down.
Aiden goes down. And you see this thing kind of... Sigurd, when you see it sickly licking its chops, looking at Aiden's body fall.
Lovely.
All right, Sinbad, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to try to grab the Regice with my hand.
All right. The hand goes in and tries to clench it.
So I guess for him it's just a D20 plus 8 because this thing is large.
I got a nat 20.
Oh.
But do I get a nat?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Just
What if I say I'm lucky?
It doesn't matter because it would be 24. So the nat 20 doesn't really mean anything. It just got 24.
But if I got a nat 20, it'd be 28.
So do you feel lucky?
We're doing the lucky thing.
You don't even
He's
need to
a
get a
little
nat
lucky.
20.
So
I'm like-
25.
You just, yep.
Nope.
Got a
Wow.
24.
Oh, oof.
No.
Okay, yeah. So it staves it off as it swats the hand away.
Dang.
Just barely.
All right. Well, that was fun, but you know what else is fun? Renyl's Psychic Lance.
Okay.
So he's got to go make himself an intelligence saving throw.
The Regice? Or...
Yeah, the Regice.
Is there... Okay, yeah, this will hit it. All right.
I'm like, he might be too dumb to become incapacitated.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I don't think he is. That is still a 17.
I'm like, oh man, he just barely made it.
He got a 19 and he has -2 int.
Man, lucky. All right. But that's still gonna be what, 7d6. Hello.
No,
Mhm.
not allowed.
7d7 d6.
So he still takes 10.
All right. So you see it just kind of stop there for a second, and it's not really visible if it took damage or not. Just how the composition of this thing, but you see it kind of shudder a little bit, signifying it took damage. All right, it's the big boss's turn, and it can't do anything because it is currently incapacitated. Aiden,
Go ahead.
make a death saving throw.
Okay. This is the one time I also remember I get to do this. I can still actually use Mechagross. 10.
10 passes.
Whew, just on the edge. So Mechagross gets complete free actions at this point, so I'm controlling him. First off, it's gonna stand up before.
Does it need to make a strength save to break the ice?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about the ice. It's 20 plus 2.
It needs-
19.
It needs to use its action to do that.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Well,
So you can
dang.
change what you want to do. I'll let you keep the 19
Actually-
if you want to do that, but if
I'm
you wanna-
realizing the best thing to do here, yes.
Okay. It stomps and it just shatters the ice that were binding its feet.
It was simply restrained. It wasn't prone.
It would have been prone too.
Oh, perfect. Assuming that these fists are floating, you can just be like locked under.
Yeah.
They don't occupy the space they're in.
Okay. Mechagross is going to move here,
Okay.
trying to protect Aiden.
That's half its movement.
That was half its movement because it
Okay.
gets 40.
All right. Yep. Then that's good. All right.
That's everything I can really do.
We're gonna have all 3 legendary action. Can it even reach
Yeah.
you? Yeah, you're within 30 feet. So it'll be Sigurd, Mechagross, and Aiden all do a strength saving throw again.
Oh,
How
that
does that
is
work when I'm down?
You just failed.
You just fail it.
Oh, jeez.
15 plus 9.
So
23.
All right, you pass Sigurd. What did Mechagross get?
Strength. 20.
Don't worry,
passes.
preservation.
So you're gonna take one failed saving throw. You're gonna take a failed death saving throw, Aiden, and you're already prone. You're just restrained now as ice kind of like binds you into place. But Sigurd and Mechagross will take half of that's cocked. You will take 3 total. That's halved.
Okay.
Bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And then he
Oh.
gets the resistance.
Oh, that's still halved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I was at 98. Okay.
All right. We're gonna go to Sigurd. Yeah, Sigurd next.
Okay. Sigurd's gonna call out to the other two, go get him up now!
On it.
And, Sigurd is going to, we're gonna do some movement shenanigans again. He's going to move himself over here, and then also move, both of these guys down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 punches in
All right. Make
on
an
this guy.
Make an attack or 2.
That is over 20.
That'll hit.
And then I'll just roll the second attack now. And that is over 20 again.
All right, do your damage.
Alright, so first attack. And then 15 damage on the first. Second is...
Yeah, okay.
Second attack is 11 more, so 26 total.
So as you unleash this barrage of punches, you just hear this creature yelp as it just kind of dissipates into the ground. Just the composition of slush as the two purple swords just ting, ting, fall from its mouth.
Hmm.
All right.
Sigurd's gonna pick up the swords, and that'll be his turn, if he can do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Good.
Sabrina, it's your turn.
I know I had a healing kit. Where is it?
I know for a fact you had one.
Does Control F work on this?
Control F should work, yeah.
It's not in there. Huh.
I could have
Weird.
sworn you had one too. I've looked at your sheet.
I'm like,
I'm pretty sure you've used it before, so...
Yeah, I know I've used it once. So, is
My
that okay
vaccine
if I...
overload.
It's not a consumable, no.
It does technically have uses.
I think you can only use it 10 times.
20,
Okay.
if I remember copying it down, right?
Well, we definitely haven't used it that many.
Yeah. So, she's gonna go up here, and she's going to Vortex Warp Aiden
Okay.
up here, and she's gonna punch. Jinbao is gone, so she's going to punch this guy.
Okay. Yeah, make an attack roll.
Wait. Excuse me, it is
Hmm?
10 uses.
19.
19 hits it.
4d8.
roll for the crit.
19 force damage.
49. All right.
We're flanking it, so don't you have advantage?
I guess so.
Did that hand just move there this turn?
I think one of them... I don't think... I think...
Yeah, it
three-
was
One
right
was
here. It was right here, and it moved up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has
I
40
think
feet of
It
movement?
has,
You're
it has
moved
60,
it
it has
back.
60 feet of movement.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you would get advantage if you want to try and crit it.
Okay, well, let's see for it. I have
Yeah.
extreme doubts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
All right. Then we'll move on to its turn. As it can pass through the hands, right?
Yeah.
It has to be really strong to do it.
Oh, it's grasped, right?
It's not grasped because it succeeded that, but to get through the hands, you have to be
Oh.
you have to be
What?
stronger than it or something.
Doesn't actually
What?
have to use imposing.
It has to use
That might be
interposing.
it.
It has to be.
Okay.
It
It has
be
to use
interposing.
that ability. That
This here, Mechagos is here. And then you
It's-
can just walk through it. so-
Yeah, it's just gonna go this way. You can. I think Mechagros can still take opportunity attacks.
Yeah, Mechagos can still take up.
And it will be advantage because it is flanked by the hands.
2d20. 8 plus the modifier, which it just uses my spell mod.
Okay.
So that I don't think that hits.
What did it get?
Wait, no, that's a +7. There's no way.
doesn't make sense. It's
Make
15?
Spell attack mod. So yeah, it's 15.
15 will hit.
Wow. Okay. To be honest, I was not expecting Mechagos to actually hit that with that low of a roll.
But it will take a d6 of damage
Right.
after this is all and it'll have disadvantage next. Oh wait, is it a? Did it do a melee attack?
I mean, this is the punch, which is just
Yeah.
the force-empowered rend. So
All right. Yeah, then it'll have disadvantage on its next turn too.
yeah, that uses proficiency on that. So skills. 9 force.
Yeah. So you're gonna take 5 cold damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay.
How much damage did it take?
It took 9
9
force
okay.
damage.
All right. It did not get its cold breath back, so it's just going to base itself over here.
Okay.
All right. Sinbad, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. What do I want to do to this guy?
Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. For the meme, I'm gonna. Oh, wait, any movement for that? Fine, I'll just slap him.
Okay. So it turns into.
We're doing the master hand, crazy hand thing, where he flies across the battlefield, just smacks him in the back.
All right.
That's his advantage.
So, roll to give him a Big B's bitch slap.
All right.
My favorite.
Natural 20!
Yeah, boy!
He's dead.
Incredible.
I'm like, all right, so it's gonna be 48 plus 32, 51.
All right. That'll be 109. So it just, it does like the fake out slap at first, and then the Regice just kind of looks, and then it just goes back and just whack right in slow mo as it just makes this big crack on the side of the Regice's body.
That one slap meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still
I
have
like
an
it.
action.
Yeah, I'm like, it's still alive.
It's still alive. It looks like it's hanging on by a thread, but it's still alive.
I'm like, okay, well, in that scenario, let's see, where are you? It's chromatic orb time then.
What do you
We're
make?
gonna, we're gonna make it fire.
Okay.
All right, and I'm clocking this guy up to level 4. We're going all the way.
Okay.
So 26 is nice and all, but I think that if I'm lucky, I can do better.
Just wasting luck points on something that medium.
Yeah,
No.
that didn't happen.
Okay.
It would have. Listen, I have to compete with ice now. It's
You
very
wanted a
important.
second crit.
All right. Well, you do hit it with the chromatic orb. Do your damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to calculate slots. So let's see. It starts at 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6 D8. I'm like 27.
Uh-oh.
So as you're constructing this ball of fire energy, you just you launch it at the Regice. It's like in the Kamehameha motion, and it goes right through it. It seemed very effective too, as it just kind of melts from the inside as it rises and turns into a puddle in which freezes over. You are out of it. Well, actually, let's keep going.
Oh no, it's Cryo next.
Aiden, do a death saving throw.
Yeah, that's why. Here,
I'm
one
like-
fail, one success.
No,
Okay.
Two
Okay, that's
successes.
2 successes.
All right,
It
now
was actually possible for me to die if I got a
So-
1.
Did I do 105 damage to this thing in one turn?
you did double of whatever you did with chromatic orb.
All right,
Oh.
write it down, Matt. 105 altogether.
He got the highest damage in one turn just now.
Oh, I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have fallen.
The record got broken twice today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That only comes into account because it's vulnerable to fire damage.
I know.
True, but still, it's
Yeah.
That's what I was banking on.
But yeah, Sigurd, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's not down.
You're still dying.
You're
that's-
down. You're down is the issue. Sigurd he's gonna head over. He's gonna dash over, but other than that, he's not gonna do anything. At least I hope Sabrina is able to handle it.
All right, we'll go to Sabrina then.
Okay. So how do you want to rule that mysterious disappearance of my healing kit?
I remember you having it, so I'll say you
Okay.
have it.
She's gonna use the healing kit then to
All right.
stabilize him.
All right, he is stabilized but still unconscious. If you do that,
Okay.
and we'll get out of initiative.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Beat up pretty bad, but he'll be fine.
Okay.
She saw that thing that happened to him. I'm gonna presume that's a curse, right? Do I need to make a check for that, or
You don't know.
you don't know?
It's a
Well, in
curse
that case-
until proven otherwise.
Well, I've got the slots for it, so she's gonna take 10 minutes to put remove curse into her meteor focus,
Okay.
and once that's done, she'll cast remove curse on him.
Oh.
But at least we got the magic rock out of this.
While that's happening, Sigurd has the two pieces of the sword in his hand and he's inspecting it,
Okay.
giving it a look over.
They appear to be just radiating with this. It still seems like when they were attached to the creature, they were still radiating with this energy, and it seems like they are when you hold them in your hands.
Huh.
Sigurd, I want you to roll a d10.
E10? Okay.
I don't like that.
A 6.
Okay.
Wrong chat.
That is the wrong chat. Oh well.
That's okay.
I'm like, did we pull the crystal out? Like, is it like ready to pry out at this point, or is it still got work?
It still has a little work to do, but most of the job's done.
Big B's hand is pulling the sucker out.
Well, I guess
Oh
while
my
it's there,
God.
yeah, it could just reaches into the ground and just pulls it out. You're
left-
using remove curse, Sabrina?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does
Yes.
nothing.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I was hoping that would work. Do something anyway. Oh well.
I like to think Sinbad is coming over with his giant hand with the crystal, and he's like, "Well, it didn't work on me, and this is definitely a planar kind of curse."
It left these again.
We
he
all
says,
have one
showing
of them.
the swords.
Are you really sure we should be holding on to those?
Yeah, we can have one of them each.
Well, there's
Well, we
only
know those-
2 of them.
Wait, did
but
we?
But there was 2 last time too.
Question.
Yeah.
did
we didn't
grab
take them
time?
last time. No, we did not. Do you
Um,
think?
Bree's going to meteor cast identify on Aiden.
All right.
On Aiden?
So
Okay.
you've spent 20 minutes doing all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything is anyone else doing anything while this is happening?
Sigurd, he again. You know what? Does it look like there's any sort of writing on the swords or anything of that sort? Any inscriptions? Any runes?
When you look at him, yes, it does appear there's the ice language on it.
Okay, Sigurd's gonna go ahead and cast Comprehend Languages in that case. See what it's got written on there.
Okay, when you cast this, you put your hand to it and you begin reading it, and the way it's scrawled out in this particular language is like that of a madman, where all it says is the tenets of Krya, the cruelty, isolation, preservation, and endurance. You see it. It just seems like it's scrawled out all over this blade, and down like the center of the blade, it says ruin.
Ruin. Well, I guess Krya calling this the Blade of Ruin was very literal. It's giving off this energy, right? This like dark,
It's just
negative.
pulsating with this purple energy.
Okay.
Should we throw it into the ocean?
No, that sounds like a bad idea.
What about into the volcano?
If anyone knows how to deal with something like that, it's probably the Hallowed Flames.
Sigurd's gonna put the two swords in his bag, or the fragments of the sword in his bag for now.
They're whole still.
They're whole?
Yeah.
Or well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna stow away the swords
Okay.
because it's like one half one sword, the other half another sword.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Are you sure about this, Sigurd?
I can take care of it. I mean, this was my duty when I was still working with or serving the Jotun.
I'm just worried it'll somehow reform from them.
Don't
That's
worry.
my thought as well, but
It'll
we'll-
be his pet then. It'll come out of his bag, thinks it's his dad, and be nice.
whatever it is. It seems this he again gestures to the swords. Seems to be some sort of artifact of some kind, and
Alright. Well, we shouldn't stay a whole lot longer. Do you think
perhaps it can be
Mechagross
preserved. Sorry.
Do you think Mechagross would let me ride it with Aiden while I try to figure out what's going on with him?
Kind of looks over to Mechagross.
It's just
I don't
sitting there blankly.
think.
I thought it could act on its own when its user was unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you're free to do whatever you want with it.
It's
Hey,
actually-
Mechagross,
Given
is it alright if I ride on top of you while I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Aiden so that we can make some headway here? I don't want to stay in this forest any longer than we need to.
it probably doesn't really have any response, but at the very least, it has moved closer now next to Aiden.
Yeah. Just to remind you too, you were about to set up camp.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, okay.
we camp in here.
Oh, okay. Well, if we camping, then never mind.
Form the tent around Mechagross.
But the your spell goes off, Sabrina.
Okay.
And what is currently affecting Aiden is it's similar to a curse, but it will go away when he takes a long rest.
Oh, okay, we just need to rest a bit and he'll be fine. So I guess I'll set up the dome.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, so you're setting up the hut?
Yep.
All right. How long is Aiden unconscious for? 1 hour. So he will come back to consciousness before the night's end. So I'll
Yep.
say you do get up, Aiden, and you do feel haggard now.
Ow.
Gonna be alright?
Everything hurts.
Yeah, that'll go away once you rest a bit, but yeah, you're pretty beat up. You should just rest.
The dream. So that thing was
What about the dream?
pins and needles. Same feeling. That thing was after me.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, we can tell that much.
I don't think Krya liked you shish kebabbing her baby.
All I remember hearing was just vengeance.
Unless it's going for the sword.
I doubt that.
I mean, I don't know. It is Reshiram's.
I'm pretty sure it wanted to eat him.
It definitely did.
I mean, he has the sword. It's a bonus.
I Yeah, whatever that was, it's So you think this was the source of your dream or that nightmare a few days ago?
I would hope so, otherwise I have no idea how to explain it.
Huh.
But if it's the same thing as before, why?
Probably didn't like how easily you were carving it up. I know I wouldn't.
Was vengeance even one of Krya's?
Tenants, no.
No, it wasn't.
Then
But cruelty-wise,
Although Cry's tenets seem to be etched all over the sword in very bizarre pattern.
I mean, to be fair, that's what was summoned after learning the tenets.
yeah,
Regardless, it's gone for now.
good.
The swords are still here, but I'm holding on to them.
Hopefully you
If
don't
anything
wake up with
happens,
that
well,
thing in your backpack.
If I do, we'll deal with that as it comes.
You just don't want another dream like that.
Well, we defeated it, so hopefully there won't be. Well, I suppose we defeated it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, although it reformed rather quickly, didn't it?
I guess it's not really any safer leaving it out here.
No, not really.
I'm not sure we really want to be taking it with us where we're going.
Maybe if you put the thing together, it can't turn back into whatever it was.
I mean, if we want, we could teleport it over to Queen.
Bree gives him an
What?
unamused look.
No.
Do you not remember the champion she had last time?
Sigurd's going to take out the two, because it's two halves of a very large sword, right?
It's basically two swords you're looking at.
Okay, it is
Oh,
two swords.
like,
It's
they
just
were
it's not
its
two
teeth.
halves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was like half of a broken blade, and then
That's my.
they formed into swords once it was
Okay.
defeated.
okay. Huh.
So it's just a pair of swords.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It They don't seem to be like broken at the ends on the hilts or anything. No,
Nope, it's completely intact.
Weird.
completely intact.
I have a feeling that as long as we keep these things away from snow, we'll be fine.
Maybe. I mean,
Well, gee, that sure will be easy when snow is everywhere.
We could also yeet it in a volcano.
well, there's not exactly a volcano around here, is there?
What in a volcano?
There's not a volcano like in the immediate.
I don't think lava would destroy something like that anyway.
Wait, it's
Well,
so it's two separate blades now.
There was always
it
two
is.
separate blades. That's like calling your teeth one tooth.
Could've sworn-
Well, it obviously can't be kept in the same place where it was found. And if it can't be contained, we'll find a way to destroy it.
Sounds good to me.
Or at the very least find some way for it to stop chasing after us. Or maybe even to
Well-
keep it from reforming, if it even reforms from these.
Well, like I said, we could just take it to the Hallowed Flames. They could probably deal with it.
I don't know if I trust them to.
They're pretty good at destroying things. That's like the one thing they're really good at.
Again, we don't even know if it needs to be destroyed.
I
It
guess
came
we'll
from
find out.
Cryab, dude. How does it not need to be destroyed?
Could it be related to the ring?
Potentially, but I mean,
I don't think that this and the ring should ever meet.
Do you guys want me to cast Identify on it?
sure, if you have the ability to.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of spell slots left.
All right. You're going to cast Identify?
Yeah.
All right. So you hesitantly touch it, and you shut your eyes, and you gather the information about this. And these are indeed cursed swords. They cannot be destroyed by any normal circumstances. And whatever that thing was will come back to life with all its health in a maximum of 10 days, minimum of 1 day. You can probably stop it once and for all, but you need to use Dispel Magic or Remove Curse as a 7th level spell.
Well, it's possible to stop it, but I'm nowhere near powerful enough to be able to do it. And
Okay.
we've got somewhere between 1 and 10 days before it comes back to life.
If we separated its swords, wouldn't that keep it from coming back? Or would it just come
Form
back
anyways.
with one half of it
Wait.
on both sides?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still with the
Big?
idea of putting it in the bag of holding, letting
But it's
Queen
gonna
look
keep
after
coming
it.
back. That's. It's going to keep coming back.
Yeah. But in case you haven't noticed, it came back in like 3 days.
Did you not hear what I said?
Well, yes.
1 to 10 days, yeah.
All we need to be is unlucky, and that thing's gonna pop out of whatever we have it in, and it's gonna attack us.
Well, it's not like we can exactly dispose of it anywhere out here. Can it be
So
destroyed in any other way?
Like I said, you need Dispel Magic or Remove Curse at the 7th circle or higher.
Hey, maybe the
The,
dream.
the only individual we know of that he can even touch that level of power is Professor Takas, and I don't think he specializes in that sort of magic.
Oh, I'm sure that our good friend at the Hallowed Flames can do that.
I don't know if paladins can even cast at that circle.
He's probably a cleric, right?
Well, we can't exactly dispose of it right now, which is our problem. We need to find some way to contain it.
It's going to keep coming after me, or is it going to come after whoever dealt with it?
It might come after me after what I did to it.
I don't
Let's
like that
let's
idea.
worry about that later. So this thing will reform in 1 to 10 days. We don't have any immediate ways of destroying it, so we need to find some way to keep it in place until then. Sinbad, do you have your bag of holding? Can I see it?
Yeah,
We're not
but
putting it in there. Queen can just take it whenever she wants.
I don't think that would be a problem. She's definitely not gonna want to take it.
I was going to say, I think the last thing Queen would want would be whatever the heck this thing is. If its whole thing was just vengeance.
Some sort of large beast of some sort.
Yeah, I think our best bet is keeping the blades separated. Maybe we take one, leave one. I don't know.
Would Identify have told me anything about that, DM?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Alright, well, I guess if you want to try to do that, you can put one in Sib's bag and Sigurd can hold the other one. But it'll come back at full power. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We might even consider just going straight to the Hallowed Flames from here, because if we lose this where we're going, that's... well, you know how
Did
that
we
would
not
go.
just head back to the MDRA then? I mean, we're only a day out.
You want to give it to the MDRA.
I don't want to give it to the Hollowed Flames either.
I mean, I think blowing it up is a good option when Cry is trying to kill us all with it.
Besides, wouldn't a bunch of magic users agree that something like this would be best dispelled?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, the MDRA might want to reverse engineer it.
Let me ask Brunhilde if they've got someone that can deal with something like this.
You sure it's...
Why don't we just ask Uriel? He could probably do it himself.
Are you sure they still would even want to see us at this point?
Would it matter? We're telling them about a cursed relic. I'm sure they'd love to get rid of that regardless of who is giving it to them.
They'd also probably be really interested in meeting Aiden right now.
Do you want me to talk to them or not?
To Uriel or Brunhilde?
I'll ask Uriel.
I mean, I'll leave this up to you, Aiden, because you're the one that they're gonna be the most interested in if we go that way.
The sword well, I wouldn't know, but I would think with as well as he's been wielding it, the sword's pretty happy where it is.
But are the Hallowed Flames gonna be happy about that?
I mean, it doesn't matter if the sword wants to stay with Aiden.
I don't know if they necessarily care what the sword thinks.
Well, I'd much rather get rid of whatever is going to keep chasing us.
Ask the sword what it thinks about us keeping it a secret.
You probably already can guess what it's going to answer.
Well, it told me that secrets were fine.
Well, wait, no,
She sighs, walks over, and puts her paw on it.
Mr. Sword, would you be upset if we kept you a secret somewhere we're going?
That is not telling a lie. I realize the importance of secrets, but I think you must be forthright when probed about it.
Alright. Well, if we keep you... We might need to keep you in a bag of holding while we're there, but once we're out of there, we can put you back... We can give you back to Aiden. Can you agree to that?
I see no foul play in this, but I think the truth should be shown. I am the light that guides weary travelers. I am the sword of might that smites evil where it stands. Did you not see what I did to that foul construct?
I did. But if you belong to the Hallowed Flames, they find out you have us.
I
I'm worried about you.
belong to a worthy wielder.
And would you consider Aiden such a worthy wielder?
Yes, so far the squire has wielded me righteous and true. He might find his knighthood if he continues down this path.
What if they try to take you from him?
Then I would... That is... It is not my place to interject. Right now I am happy with the squire. That is all I have to say.
Alright. Did you get any of that, Aiden, or do I have to tell you?
He did not get any of it.
Okay, so it doesn't have a problem with us keeping it a secret per se. It would rather that we let its light shine before everyone so that the truth can be known, but it understands the necessity of secrets. So if we can head to the Hallowed Flames and keep it in a bag of holding while we're there, that would keep all of this under control.
It's not what I was expecting.
Well, honestly, I wasn't expecting it either, but I guess it's a bit more reasonable than I thought.
Then let's see if we can go to the Hallowed Flames and deal with this.
Alright.
And we're going to go for the meteor focus again and use my last 3rd level spell slot to cast Sending to Uriel. And she's going to say... hang on, I might need to type this out.
You gotta write it out.
25 words.
We'll end the session there as
Okay.
We'll go over what you said next time.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah,
All
just
right.
try to close things out for the last half an hour. Just not getting that opportunity.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
okay. That's okay. That's all right. But yeah, that's an exciting. I was wondering why this is a CR16 monster, and I guess we know why now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you next time and see how our party will resolve this complication.
Oh boy.
gosh.
Okay.
Alrighty.
See you guys.